Yo, technical difficulties right before you hit the live button. How you doing, people? Nice to see you. Welcome to Mixed Mowers Show live Saturday night with me, Mixed Mowers. Hope you're all doing well. My volume wasn't working, my mic wasn't working, then my stream went for a dump and what have you. So I don't know what happened there. I had a right proper gremlin in the house. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear me, please, and give us a thumbs up if you can see me. It'd be much appreciated. Tonight, I've got a little bit of a twist tonight. Got a couple of giveaways that some of you may be interested in. Okay, they're not big, but there is a reason for the drive tonight. There's a reason for the drive, and hopefully we can do some good stuff again tonight. Now, as you all know, I'm all for one for. You can hear me, see me, cool, fantastic. I'm all for one for helping people out, but tonight I need your help. Tonight I need your help. And it generally involves you guys spending money, which is fantastic. It's something that I'm quite good at fundraising. But tonight I need to change my cap, actually. I need to change my cap and put this one on, which you don't see me wear very, very often at all. This is my trustee cap, and this is a cap that I wear because I'm a trustee for the Smith-Magenis Syndrome UK Foundation, which is a foundation which supports my family because of Riley Boy, and also, spend money in, also supports my family and supports hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other families with their children who have also got a child or a young adult or adult with Smith-Magenis Syndrome. If you don't know what Smith-Magenis Syndrome is, can Sparky kick off to Smith-Magenis Syndrome UK Foundation, run and drop a link in the chat for me for the website. It is a charity that actually, SMS, it's a charity that actually does support my child. It supports me, Mrs. P, and in return, I support others by helping them with disability living allowance and with court problems, education, school issues, all types of hygiene issues, and literally just someone being at the end of a phone or meetups to go and support other families all over the UK. So it is a fantastic charity. I've now been a trustee now for nearly 4 years with this charity, just over, and it's an absolutely fantastic charity. And most of the people now, apart from one or two, or about 3 or 4 others, are completely voluntary. But we do now have a paid structure as well. The charity has evolved slightly, and we have now got a paid structure as well. So you may see someone pop in the chat in a minute called Nigel Over. He is the CEO of the Smith-Magenis Syndrome UK Foundation. So I'll give him a big hi if he does come in. The reason why I'm doing this is because we've got something running in the background on another platform, okay? And they're currently doing a Gamer-thon. Okay, let me just grab the old doodad what it's from. Let me just grab that. I've got it here somewhere. It's quite a quick clip, so you got to be quick to catch it. So there you go. That is the Smith-Magenis Syndrome UK Foundation Gamer-thon. It's about 20. How many hours is it? 25 hours, something like that, which is represented by the 1711 genetic bit that's missing within the genes or within the syndrome. Riley Boy is missing part of his genetic makeup. So what I want to do is, there is the Smith-Magenis Syndrome UK Foundation. I'm not asking you to go there. What I want to do is something a little bit more fun, okay? So I've got a link. Now, my Wi-Fi should be good, okay? It should be good. It shouldn't muck about too much. So I have been on to mobile provider. Right, where's the channel? Let me get this right. That's my wish list. We don't want a wish list, do we? We want, I think that's the one there. We want that one. Let me try and copy that link. I'll come back to you. Let me come back to you. Let me bring my pop-out chat up. In fact, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in there. That might be easier. Let's put it in there. Let's see if that works. Hopefully, it does. Right. So there's a link there. Okay. The Twitch link. Yeah, that's a Twitch link. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So over on Twitch at the moment, we have a team of lads who are friends and family of someone who's got Smith-Magenis Syndrome. Okay, and they're currently over there doing a 25-hour Gamer-thon, and at this very minute, they're cutting grass. They're on a lawnmower simulator, and they're driving around cutting people's grass and what have you. And they've been killing zombies, and they've been flying boats, driving boats. They've been doing all sorts of crazy stuff over there. So first thing we all to do is shoot over to Twitch, over that channel there. Now, you might have to, I don't know if he set it up right or not, you might have to follow and wait 10 minutes. Okay, I think that's what I had to do, but I'm quite new to Twitch. If you do, you have to come back a bit later on, but pop over there and go and say hello, okay? And just let them know that Mixed Mowers has sent you. Let me get my phone up on here so I can see the actual chat on my Twitch as well whilst we're running. So it is a bit of a collab between myself and the SMS Foundation, who I support. Let me turn that down a bit. Yeah, they're currently in there now, choosing pick what fields to do. Let me put that on there, and that way I can watch them boys whilst they're cutting grass and whatever at the same time. So nip over to Twitch. Now, if you're not a Twitchy, I'm not, to be honest. I'm not something I used to do, but it don't take 2 minutes to set up, and you can go over there and watch them. And also, I do have free codes that you can use yourself free of charge. There'll be giveaways. You can either use yourself if you're a bit of a gamer, or if not, if your kid is a gamer. I've got free codes that free if you're going to win tonight, and you can then go over there and do this simulator thing at your own leisure. So you can go over there tomorrow and go and cut grass. You know, if that's what you want to do. I don't know. It's just a thing with the boys. That's how the boys can do their bit. So they decided that to try and raise a few quid, they're going to do that over on Twitch. So go and check them out. They're all on about me doing a mobile platform. It's going to be too much, especially with 65, 70 in the house. So that's what that is. So running alongside that, and this is a bit that you all know me. Well, here's a link here. Let me grab that link. Let me zoom that one up. Here's a link. Right. Okay, let me copy that link. I'm going to copy that link. Right. Okay, so here's the next link. Okay. Now, can someone please run that Twitch link for me throughout the entire stream? And there's another whopper of a link. You just download the app, Ken. Download the app and in you go. Same as Instagram, same as everything else. And there is the link for the Just Giving page. Now, I will say, I've been over there myself. I've had a little nose. I've had a little nose. See what the boys are up to. Okay. And currently, them boys over there, they are on £57. Okay. £57 in the bank, which is good. But now just put them a donation site over there as well on their side of things. So if you have got, right, a spare £5 in your pocket, right, can you please click that link and go over to the foundation Just Giving site and just donate what you can. Okay, as I say, this is a charity that doesn't just support Riley; it supports me, Mrs. P, Nana, and it supports hundreds up to 700 to 800 people in the UK who have a child or adult with Smith-Magenis syndrome. And as you know, you guys generally see Riley boy as a cute, cuddly little bundle of joy. That has no issues, or not a lot of dramas. Let me tell you, living with Smith-Magenis syndrome is probably the toughest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. And I ain't joking. It is really, really tough. And I truly believe that me and Mrs. P have it easier than most, okay? But just to put it in real terms for you, a special bed that Riley boy's got, so he can't hurt himself and he can't go off and wander at 2:30 in the morning. That better cost you £3,500, okay, off the bat. And there's so many families that don't have that sort of money, and we try and help to get other charities to try and help fund that sort of stuff. So just a standard bed for a child with like Riley boy with Smith-Magenis syndrome, a standard bed is about £3,000 to £3,500 a go. All right, so they're not cheap. We also pad out rooms, all that sort of stuff as well. That's what we do. We also educate teachers and specialists and what have it into how to care for children and adults in assisted living as well. All free of charge. We don't charge for that, so it's all free. So if you can just spare a couple of quid, or a couple of dollars, or a couple of Danish donuts, or a couple of Irish euros, whatever you got. If you can just donate a couple of quid, then much appreciated. If you just hit that link there, go off and donate, and just give a little something if you can. It'd be nice to give these boys a bit of support. And if you can, pop over to Twitch and go and see these lads. They're currently, it looks like I've got a Cub Cadet on my go at the moment. Let's have a look. I've got a bit of a Cub Cadet at the moment going on, and they're cutting grass with what looks like a bit of a Cub Cadet going on. All right, so go over there and have a little look at them, and just say hi. Mixed Mowers has sent you. I've got the live chat open over on the Twitch page myself now, and it would be good if we can support these guys going forward, just to try and help with their little fundraiser if we can. I will push it throughout the stream as well, just to keep you guys and girls on a bit of a reminder that I am currently doing a fundraiser at the same time. So let me just check my monetization. We'll get that out of the way, get that done. Monetization says it's off. It's not. It's limited, so it wants a review. I've got a party next door. Someone's having a bit of a do. I'll probably get a strike for having music, but I can't odds that. So there's not many over there. Cool. Right, that's done. Right, there's not many over at the moment in the old chat room. So you got the choice of going over there, saying hello, and donating a few quid. That'd be cool. So this week, what I've been up to, been busy working, and also I've had a right couple of days of it. I've been in the mower store, and I dragged everything out. Everything I've got, I dragged out, and I lined it all up and thought, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You're going. So I've managed to get rid of about 10 mowers that that either too much work or not. You know, they're not going to make it, so to speak, even for spare. So I have just spent the last sort of 2.5 days going through, taking all the currants and raisins off of them, and sorting out what I can and can't keep, and taking some spare parts off recoils and hardware and what have you. So I've been busy doing that. I've got a hater coming back in again for another repair, because a bloke's broken it again. It's about the third time in the past 2 months he's done that. Apart from that, I've not been up to a great deal. I had to fix my gutter in this week. I was hanging off a ladder like a gibbon, and I'm just currently trying to get my sister-in-law's garage fixed as well, because her garage is leaking. But I've got to go, just done an asbestos check. You can get a home testing kit for about 50 quid and check to see if you've got any asbestos or not coming in the garage. So I've been doing that. I've been busy. But as you know, mower season is slowing right down. I have sold 1 or 2, but nothing to write home about. And we're starting to ease down, and we're just getting ready for Christmas. Riley boy is already on the Christmas warpath, and he wants decorations up this weekend, but I don't think it's going to happen. My camera looks really fuzzy. I don't know why that is. I think Riley boy might have sneezed on it. That's a tad better. I think what happened. I think my PC's done a reboot and put it all back to factory settings. I think that's what it's done. I'm not quite sure there. So I've got me internet speed running in the background as well. Just want to double check that everything is doing what it should be doing. Because I've been experiencing some bad internet issues. We've had a couple of people have donated. We've gone from £52 up to 81. Project Man, fantastic. I hope you don't mind me reading these out, guys. Project Man has just donated £10, plus he gifted £2.50 gift aid. If you get the chance to gift aid, then do that, because that means the government will also fund a bit as well. So you get a chance to gift aid, then gift aid it as well. So Project Man's done it. Mr. Benedict White's thrown a tenner in as well. Cheers, Ben. Much appreciated, buddy boy. Also put £2.50 gift aid, and an anonymous £4 as well. Fantastic. That's absolutely brilliant. So let's try and get these boys up to a sensible number tonight if we can. It'd be much appreciated. And if you want to put on the end of your comment via Mixed Mowers stream, then do that. If you want to let them know where you've come from, that'd be much appreciated. So don't forget to just okay, I'll check in a minute, mate. I keep going backwards and forwards. So you're currently on a Cub Cadet. Now I do have 3 prizes. No, I don't know how it works. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them fellas, right? I don't know. I don't know how it does that. But I have got some codes here. So what we do is we do a few giveaways later on. And like I say, if you've got a PC, there's no point entering if you haven't, right? I think. But if you know someone's got a PC that might enjoy doing a bit of simulating, I don't know how long it lasts for. I don't know if there's any extra cost you may have to incur to upgrade all this sort of stuff. Got no idea, right? But we do a bit of giveaway later on. I've got 3 codes to give away, which will give you the opportunity to go and try this lawnmower simulator out. And like I say, they're currently up there now, cutting grass, all different lengths and what have you. There they are. So they're currently cutting grass. I have warned them, try and keep the line straight or we're not paying no money. I've got a bit of abuse after that. But yeah, go over to Twitch if you can. And go and see the guys over there and just say Mixed Mowers has sent you. So we're doing a bit of a collab today between myself and the Smith McGuinness Syndrome UK Foundation, which is a fantastic charity that supports me, my family, Riley Boy, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of other families who have all got a child or adult with Smith McGuinness Syndrome in UK, Wales, and Scotland, and also of course in Northern Ireland too. My mate Nigel's just texted me, I think, apparently. Brilliant response at Riley. Up to £125. Yeah, we're going to push it all day long. We're going to push it. So we've gone from 50. We've already, the Mixed Mower Show have already doubled the money. Okay, that's fantastic news. So I will try and squeeze every single penny I can out of you guys. You know it, don't you? Last time we did a little bit of a fundraiser. Was for, of course, Project Man. When we did a big fundraiser for Olivia, of course, and we raised nearly £800. I'm not expecting that, but you know what? If we can just put a couple of quid in the old bank for the old Smith McGuinness Syndrome, then I've done my job. It's as simple as that. Okay, so nip over there. There's the link to that. Again, I will pop through the old chat. I know that some of you guys and girls, oh, fundraiser, Mick, really? Well, do you know what? Yeah, because during COVID, they've had no assistance. And I'm telling you, this charity that I help support, they were looking at shutting the doors because they had no money coming in, no government grants coming in. Everything was shut. So through the skin of our teeth, we've managed to get through this part of the hardship. And we're now just slowly starting to come out of, got my thanks from Alan. Yes, that's Alan. Yeah, that's Alan. Yeah, He's Nigel's, who's the CEO. It's his daughter. If you want to super chat me over on the link in the description for the Just Giving link. I just put in the chat. No super chats tonight. If you want to give me any money, give me money via that link just there in the chat, and that way it goes towards a charity that supports me and my family and hundreds of other families in the UK. So let's have a quick little look in the chat, see what we're doing. Let's bring my chat over here. I think my mouse is in a bit of a moment and all. Right, here we go. So my chat has been moving because obviously something's happened to my computer. I need to get my brother around here, have a little look at it because it's not up right. Casey in the house. Hello, Casey. Thanks for popping on in. Jason Hughes in the house. Hobby Motor in the house. So is Gravely Man. Nice to see you. 242 in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Jason Hughes. Dick Small Engines. How you doing, Dick, mate? Nice to see you, mate. Mrs. P. Mrs. Put the tree up. Ours is coming, mate. Ours is coming, I'm telling you. Ben's watching in the house. I've been cutting some steel with my lathe to work out what it is. Suspected it's just bits and bobs of tool steel to see how hard I can get it. Cool, fantastic. Thanks for popping on in. Mick just donated on the Smith's website. Fantastic. Cool. If you've gone to the website or over to the Just Giving page I've got, it makes no odds. The money goes in the same pot, so it's fantastic. So much appreciated. If you do also want to put a little note on there saying via Mixed Mowers, they know exactly where the money's come from, and we can know which way to channel it in the future. My mate Henry Mawarski, mate Hank. Hello, Hank. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, Bill. Thanks for popping on in. Jordan E in the house. Dick Smaller Engines. Gravely Man in the house. Who's that there? Trod's in the house. Hello, Troz. Andrew in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Bruce's shop in the house. Project Man in the house. Nice to see you. Brent in the house. Hello, Brent. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in, mate. Peter Smith in the house. AJP Garden Machines. Edward Bloke in the house. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Ali is in the house too. So is Ken Small Engines. Thanks for popping in. Liam Aloft, he's in there somewhere. There's my old mate John. He'll be giving me no stick tonight. He'll be getting bags of it himself. Hello, John, my old mucker. Thanks for popping in. Breezy's Botshop in the house too. Hello, Breezy. Thanks for coming in. Random Wrench in the house too. 87 in the house. Thanks for popping on in. The Blue. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Vince. You're chatting in. Fair enough. There's no worries. Another John in the house. Hello, John. Mark's in the house. Hello, Mark. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Tim McGrath, Cutter Palmer in the house. Thanks for popping on in. Simply Small Engines in the house. Give me a $99 super chat. Cheers, Simply. Thanks for coming on down. My chat's going to jump. My chat's all overshot at the moment, so hopefully the internet is holding because the 3G is much better. We got Sparky Boy over in Twitch saying hello. I've also got Jason Hughes. Evening, guys. Also from Mixed Mowers. Thank you, lads. Thanks for popping on over there. Kenny Small Engine in the house. Random Wrenchings have already done you already, buddy boy. Thanks for popping on in. A big cake event, you know. Yeah, exactly that. Mac 210 in the house. How you doing, mate? Thanks for popping on in. Nice to see ya. It's very hard to do this whilst listening to this as well. Rob Small Engine. Hello, Robbo. Nice to see you, mate. Good to talk to you today, mate. Hope you're doing well. Aussie Mower in the house. Hello, Aussie. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Trucker Matt in the house. Hello, Trucker Matt. My mate John Rhodes in the house. Hello, John. Thanks for popping on in. Hope you're doing well. Another John in the house. Good evening, Mick. Howdy, yo. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Nick Hunt. There's a fella, Mr. Nick Hunt in the chat. He is not only one of the trustees of the there he is just there. Not only one of the trustees of the foundation, but he's a darn good friend of mine. He's also a dad to Sam, who's got Smith-McGuinness syndrome. He's got a gorgeous daughter, gorgeous wife, and he also helped orchestrate when we climbed them 3 mountains like absolute fools. He orchestrated that and drove all the way to Scotland, all the way back. So say hi to Nick and be nice and be polite, please, because he is absolutely a fantastic man, an absolute rock star. He does so much for charity behind the scenes with all the IT stuff and web stuff and all that sort of fantastic. So say hi to Nick for me. Much appreciated. Dick Small Engine in the house. Tim Grass Cutter Palmer. Trucker Matt. Johnny Rhodes. I think I've read some of his comments. Simply Andrew Repairs. Donation to the reference number. He must have put a donation in there. Cheers, Andy boy. Much appreciated. John, Kenny boy, Rob Small Engines, Jason Hughes, Bam and Mudmos. Hello, Dougie boy, Jungle Bob Repair, RB cleaning. Hayden Nossier, thanks for popping in. Benny's Workshop, Breeze's Bike Shop, Random Wrenches, Bammer again. I think we're there. Now, I might have missed some of you, right? It wasn't intentional, but the chat's been jumping and bumping. So if I miss you, say, "Oi, Mick, you missed me," and I'll give you a shout out. It's no problem at all. Might need to run over on the lawnmower and give a mixed push. Oh, yeah, run over it. Exactly that. Yeah, run over it. My guys want to see it. So, like I say, if you do want to see a bit of grass cutting going on, grass simulator, my mates over on Twitch are currently doing a grass cutting simulation of people's lawns, and some plants have been mowed already and things have been crashed into already. So, Mowers and Bloods, hello, mate. Thanks for popping on in. Then I go and pop over, go see him on Twitch. Can someone please run the Twitch link for me over there? And then I'll also run my Just Giving page link as well. There's a Just Giving page link just there. Nip over to the Just Giving page, and if you can spare a couple of spare pennies, it'd be much appreciated. This foundation does absolutely amazing work. Absolutely amazing. If you get a chance to visit the website, go and do so, because you can just see what some of the work that we actually do. Okay, we've currently got £144 in the bank, so we've gone over of what guys already had in their pot already. They had £52. Ian Matthews has just bunged a £5 in. If Ian Matthews can put a few quid in, everyone can. Ian Matthews put £5 in and £1.25 gift. Cheers for that. Much appreciated, my old buddy boy. Every little helps. Exactly that. For us scrappers, says exactly that. No worries. Simply Andrew Small Engine Repairs. He's put a $5 in. Fantastic. Hey, here you go. Says Andrew. My mate Top Conker's in there for Riley Boy and all his friends. There you go. He's giving £10 plus £2.50. Ken Small Engines has given $50. Ken Small Engines has given 50 big fat dollars over there from the United States to the UK. Cheers, Kenny boy. Much appreciated. And my mate Anders are coming there, rocked out with a 10 Holland money, whatever that is. I can't remember what it is. Show more. We'll have a look. Project Man's in there and Anders Call you. So we've done really well already. So I will push that as much as I can, and I'll keep refreshing that page. We're up to £181. If we can get a bit more out of you, I would be as happy as Larry. So we push that throughout the entire stream, ladies and gentlemen, because it is a charity that, as I say, I am. A couple of our gamers work for Morrison's. Okay, no, it's fine. I'm reading two things at the same time, Mick. I'm networking. This charity is fantastic. I'm telling you, they do some serious work. And let me tell you, right, we're talking about, the mental health state of men in the UK alone is absolutely horrific. Okay. It's only money. Exactly like Ken. It's only money, baby. It's only money. The mental health in the UK in men is horrific. And even James at Hayes Machinery did a live stream a little while ago about the mental health. Let me tell you guys, I had a wobble. Hands up, that was me. I had a wobble when my Riley boy had got his diagnosis, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to look after myself, how to care for my family, and how to care for how to care for Mrs. P. I was in bits. Okay, you know, I mean, you can't go no lower than where I was. And the Smith McGuinness Syndrome UK Foundation picked me up, filled me full of beans, give me some confidence, and now look at me. I'm now pumping out as a trustee for the foundation. I'm helping hundreds of families across the UK and across the world. I also run a YouTube channel, and I've been helping other people when in their time of need. So if you can literally give a little tiny bit. I know payday might be next week, right? Payday might be, you know, a little way away. Christmas is coming. I understand all of that. You ain't got to do it a day. If you can do it tomorrow when you get paid, or if you're going to do a cash job, transfer it to the bank, or whatever, you do it a bit later on, that's absolutely rocking, okay? But if you can squeeze a few quid, I'll be much appreciated. So there be the rules and regulations to my chat. Where are they? There they go there. There's the rules and regs to my stream. If you can't abide by that, sling your rook. We don't tolerate no mucking about on my stream. And if you're not going to behave yourself, and my moderators who are very, very, very beautifully dressed in blue, including my little friend Trigger Happy Dick. He's very, very trigger happy on that trigger there. If anyone mucks about in my stream, you're deleted, you're timed out, and you're gone. Simple as that. And I can never ever remember to bring people back. Okay. Just had a message come through from Nigel from the CEO. We're now up to over £200. Over £200 in the bank, okay? So £150 on top of what these other fellas had done already. So that's really good work. So if you can't abide by the rules, then you're gone. When I put the link out for the stream, you come up into my basement just down here. I see you, all you beautiful people. You must be fully clothed, must be over 18 years old. Any swearing, any bad language, or any misbehaving, then you're gone. Back into the basement. If you can't behave yourself again, I'll kick you out in your band. It's as simple as that. I just like a really, really, really clean stream and don't tolerate any bad behaviour. Okay, so you've all been warned, and we all know we come in most weeks, us lot, and you know we have a good laugh and a joke and a good mucking about. And yeah, if you can't behave yourself, then that's what it is. Good evening, Mick, guys. Sorry, I'm late. What's going on, Mick? I'm currently doing. Well, I'm not. I'm just pushing a fundraising event. I've got some friends over on Twitch. Can someone please run the Twitch link for me? If not, I can do it myself. I've got some friends over on Twitch, and they're currently doing a 25-hour Gamer-thon on the old computers. There's the link to the Twitch account that you have to go and have a look at it. They're currently cutting grass with all brand new, fantastic ride-on lawnmowers and stuff. So they're doing that, and on top of that, we're doing a fundraising event to run alongside it. They had about 50 quid in the bank originally, and we've already smashed that. We're already up to £200, £216 we're up to. So if you can give anything, you guys and girls, please feel free. There's a Twitch link, and there is also your Just Giving link just there. Please feel free to hit the link and just give whatever you can afford. 28.5 hours equals 1,711 minutes. That's what it is. 1711 is the piece of genetic piece that is missing, the DNA that's missing within Riley. 1711 gene. So there it is there. So let me put the link out for my StreamYard. I'll grab that. I've got so many windows open. I'm surprised my internet's keeping up tonight. Oh no, don't do it. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, do it. No, I don't want to do that. No, don't want to do that. I'm gonna chuck myself out of the stream. I hit the wrong button. Copy that. There was no way of me going back on that. I couldn't odds it. So there's the link for the stream. I've been chatting now for 30 minutes. Nearly 100 in the house. Absolutely fantastic. Nearly 100 people. Come on in, guys. Come and fill up my basement, and we'll have a little chat about it. See what's going on. We're currently up to £247. Can we get the free? Can we do 300 quid tonight? I reckon we got that in us, right? I reckon we got that in us. So there's the link. There's Kenny Boy. You come, Kenny Boy. I'll bring this straight up tonight because I've got this fundraising event going on too. There's my mate Hobby Motor. Are you speaking, guys? Can you speak for me?
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
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 Yellow.
Me?
Oh, yeah.
Klaus, I actually got up at 4 a.m. and watched the whole thing.
Ken, you're not well. Don't do that again.
Had a bit of a dump.
I'm up anyway.
Bear with.
Hey, Henry, Bruce, Anders. Hello.
Anders, Ken, Nick.
According to Wikipedia, Hagerstown, Hagerstown is a city in Washington County, Maryland, United States.
What it was
on the road?
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
What it was because I went indoors last week. I had to put it on a different speaker system. That's what it is. So that's where it is. $20 are on their way from a big man, Bruce's shop. Bruce, are you wearing a fleece today? You got a dead sheep on? You have. You got a dead sheep on.
It's chilly in here.
I didn't think you American guys got cold. Look at Anders. Look, he's got more layers on than an onion. Look at him. Look. Oh, Anders.
It's chilly. It's Sweden.
I pay my electric.
It's really cold.
We had a half an inch of ice on the street this morning.
Ooh.
Did you really, by blimey?
Steve-o.
What's up?
How you doing, Steve?
Dude, check one, dude. Can you hear me?
Yeah, and it sounds like we got no feedback either, so that's pretty good. That's good going for you.
Yeah, I got my speakers turned down really low.
Steve is sounding like he's running without an air filter.
I'm getting
wide open and lean.
But you got to watch Klaus because Klaus oils his with special air filter lube.
Yeah.
We're gonna start that discussion already.
not paper filters, I hope.
No.
So we're currently up to £297 in the pot so far, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely fantastic, guys. Absolutely brilliant. £279 for the Smith McGuinness Syndrome UK Foundation, which is a charity that supports me, Mrs. P, and my Riley boy, and hundreds of people like us. So if you can spare a couple of quid, couple of dollars, couple of yen, couple of euros, couple of marks, couple of potatoes.
There you go.
Click that link.
All right, Henry.
Click that link and
Nick, you got to remember the Connecticut contingent. We're up at 50, baby.
We're up at 100 each.
Yeah.
Click that link and go and spend a few dollars over there. As I say, the charity up to around about 4 months ago, we were looking at actually closing the charity down because we didn't come out of COVID very well. So we very nearly closed the charity down, but we are slowly, pound by pound, clawing our way back up. And you know, we do some fantastic work over there. So go and check us out over on the website or over on the Twitch page. Can someone please run the Twitch for me as well? For those that don't know what's going on, if you just come in, we've got a charity thing tonight. We've got lawnmower simulation going on. People are cutting grass.
All righty.
All day they've been shooting zombies, blowing up battleships and all sorts of blinking stuff. But for the stream, they said they would, if I would give them a shout out, they would go and cut grass for us. So, in fact, I wish I could even cut my bloody grass for me. To be fair.
Hey, Mick, I got a question about the fundraiser.
Go on, babe.
What do they use that money for?
Okay, so the money will go in for literally. It will be separated up. Okay, and what we can do is, if a family is in crisis, and I mean, Steve, they are in crisis, right? They might need their child's bedroom padding, completely padding out because the child self-harms, okay? They might need a car seat. They might need legal advice. They might need a safety sleeper, which Riley Boy's got, which costs about $3,000. They might need to go on training or something like that. Anything they need right now is what the foundation does. It helps families now. Most families or most charities, you apply, go through a process, you wait 3 months, you know, and then it's just no. The foundation, if you rang up the foundation and said, look, I need my bedroom padding ASAP, we can do it in 3 days. You know,
wow.
If the money's there, we can give up to a £500 grant straight away off and to pay for that. Or we're giving another charity £500 as a donation. So they give the family a £3,000 bed. They always ask for a donation, so we always give the £5,000 to that. Or do you know what? An iPad. All of our kids with SMS, they love an iPad. Absolutely glued to it. Now, it may not sound like such a big thing having an iPad, but when you have a child or an adult that wakes up at 2:30 in the morning, you need 2 iPads. Okay, it's as simple as that, right?
Can I ask something, Mick?
Say again, mate.
Can I ask? Can you hear me? Okay, my furnace.
You are coming through loud and clear.
Wow. What about families with adult kids with this syndrome, like Kimberly, for example? She's on a different thing.
Yeah,
but it's a similar thing, right?
I hear what you're saying. We don't make any exceptions, Bruce. As long as we know that you have a genetic diagnosis of Smith-Magenis syndrome, irrelevant of age, race, color, or creed, you will get our help. Even more so, especially adults, because when you get to 18 years old, the tap gets turned off.
Yeah, and it's hard to get the other taps turned on. I know, believe me.
Exactly that, brother. Yeah. So yeah, we help out absolutely anyone.
I just thought I'd ask.
But yeah. And also, what we also do is, if someone came in and they don't have Smith-Magenis syndrome diagnosis, we will do our damnedest to try and help them as well. Whether it be cerebral palsy, whether it be Angelman's, whether it be Prader-Willi, whatever it is, we will try and help that family as well and do our best for them as well. So it also goes towards, Steve, funding. Every 2 years, apart from COVID, we do a biannual conference up in Birmingham, where we take over an entire hotel for the weekend. And I mean, when I say we take it over, Steve, we have every single room in that hotel, and there's about 200 families that go to this conference, and they come from all over the world: Canada, France, Australia, Mozambique. They come from absolutely everywhere, just to spend 3 days with another 150 families. And also, we then put on professional lecturers about genetics, about toileting, about hygiene, about safety, about adult assisted living, all that sort of stuff. That's what we do. So if anyone can donate, as I say, I do keep pushing it, because it is a charity that I am mega happy to be working for them free of charge. My money's free, and I can't remember my total money value, which I've helped about 15 families last year in getting, or being successful in getting, what we call disability living allowance over here in the UK. I don't know what you guys call it where you come from. But I think I've just about managed to get over £150,000 worth of disability living allowance to about 15 different families, just by giving my time and my experience into just filling in a form incorrectly and providing evidence on the paperwork as well. So if you can give anything, please do so. Jason Hughes has gone over to go and see these guys mowing grass. So's Top Conker. Top Conker's in there. Yeah, you've got a few of you chatting in there. Cool, that's fantastic. So we'll give it a bit of a rest on that just for a tick, but I will come back to it because we've got a bit of a giveaway as well, which is where you can win yourself a free code, which gives you the opportunity to go and cut your own grass virtually. Like, I've got enough problems cutting my own grass. I don't need to go and do it blinking virtually, but I don't know about you guys, but I eat, sleep, and poop lawnmowers, so I don't do it anymore on the PC. So, but it's going to be there should you wish to do so. So we'll go around the clock. I think Ken's gone to a drive-through, which is not unusual for Ken. So how you doing, Klaus? How you doing? Well, have you had a good week?
Yeah, nice and quiet. It's getting to, there's not that many mowers at the moment, so it's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's,
I've been enjoying the little tiny lull. Tiny lull. It's just dipped off. I've been doing a bit of two-stroking, bits and pieces, and I dragged everything I've got, Bruce. And I mean, all the mowers I've got, I've put them all out on the lawn, and I was like, "Yep, you, gone. You staying. You're definitely staying."
You triage the old ones out, no?
And I've now got them stacked in my mower store about 5 high. So I'll show you that in a video coming up soon.
I did that with all my used parts last week.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
So you haven't been busy, Klaus, but it's been a nice little break.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
well, that's good because a break is as good as a rest. That's fantastic news. Yeah. What about you, Steve-O? Have you been busy, or have you been just sitting at home with a pipe and just reading the paper, not doing a lot?
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Did my did my video yesterday, and boy, did I have to go through some comments this morning. Wow, that video took off for some reason. Holy cow!
It was them shiny shoes, I reckon.
I was, it was the shoes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
1,800 comments on my shoes.
I don't think, Steve. I don't think I've even seen your video. I've got notification and nothing come through.
Well, that's no surprise, Mick. You never watch my videos.
Oh, no.
That's okay.
And to be fair, I've been watching them even more now. Now you bring your gorgeous wife into them sometimes. You know, it's up tip with me.
Yeah, she's not in this last one, but
I ain't watching that, man.
I don't blame you.
No, I think what I'm going to have to do, I have to go round and I have to start unsubscribing and resubscribing. Someone said if you do that, then it comes back, apparently. So I don't know, but I've not been getting a lot of notifications.
If you're not getting notifications, that has absolutely worked for me. Unsubscribe and resubscribe, turn the bell back on, and then you'll get notifications again.
Well, I'll do that. So what was the video about, Steve?
Just a snow. I turned my riding lawnmower into it because I have a snowplow for it.
Okay,
but it doesn't snow there.
Very rarely, but boy, does it feel like snow this morning. Like, look at Bruce. Bruce is like this right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I think what it is.
Me too.
I think Steve's on the price up. He's done that, and he's over going to get Bruce to buy his mower off him. That's what he's after. That's what it is. He ain't gonna ship it too far.
A snow plow where I live. Putting a snow plow on the front of my riding lawnmower works way better than a snow blower for where I live.
You love wet snow?
And it never really accumulates. It's like 6 inches, 8 inches, and a snow plow, because I have like a 400-foot gravel driveway. And my snow plow, it's just, you angle it to the side and you just push it off to the side and drive up and down the driveway and just keep pushing it off to the sides. Works awesome.
Do you need big skid shoes though, so it doesn't dig into the gravel?
Yeah, they're adjustable skid shoes. So if you're doing concrete, you just take the skid shoes all the way up, so the scraper plate is actually scraping the concrete like right down. But on gravel, you can't do that because you'll be pushing all your gravel off into the ditch, right?
Now, do you have springs on the plow where you got to adjust them where it doesn't fall?
Yes, there is an adjustable spring on the one I use. It's a big, huge spring on the back that you can adjust the tension on that. So, and it folds down.
Yeah, you don't want to go over.
If you hit a big lump of ice, it's not going to bend it. It'll just kind of fold down and flip over.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I add something, Steve?
Yeah.
I got a similar setup, a little John Deere 180. I've got windshield washer antifreeze in the tires, 80% filled, so you still got a 10% head of air.
Yeah.
And I got chains on it, so that's like hanging weights, but it's not hanging weights on the axle. It's the weights on the ground. It doesn't wear out your bearings.
Yeah, I've heard of that in tires before. Way back, there used to be a product that I think it was calcium or something like that.
Yeah,
where it's liquid, but it's really, really heavy liquid.
Yeah.
And a lot of people used to use that in their tractors, fill their tires up. Same thing,
And I've been given a rough time about it. Oh, you're going to rot out this and it's going to rot out that. But I've got tubes in the tires, and it's been 8 years since I put that fluid in there.
So the liquid's just filled in the tube?
In the tube.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful. I love it.
I used my sump pump from the house, brought it out here, stuck it in a pail, filled the pail with 12 jugs of antifreeze and pumped it into the tube until the pump quit. And then you let the air out, let it go again, quit, let it go again. And yeah.
Interesting.
I'm sorry to interrupt your little speech there, but it's a good thing.
No, that's very interesting. I like that. Yeah.
If you need traction,
windshield washer antifreeze is the same weight as water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put that in your ultrasonic cleaner too, and then it won't freeze. You could leave it in there,
Oh, good point. Yeah.
It never
probably doesn't take much either.
No.
It never gets that cold in my workshop, Hank, to be fair.
Right.
Speaking of getting cold in the workshop, have you been out in yours, Hank, or have you been sat indoors in that chair all day long? What have you been doing?
Come on. How many videos do I got to make to prove that I'm out there?
Hold up. You could have done them five videos in the same day and make out you've been out there all week. And I'm not buying it.
Well, today I made a video. I still got to release it. It's an air and snow blower, a brand new one that I bought, 24-inch deluxe. because I made Jason Pate cry on the Toro that I brought to the dump because it was a worthless piece of junk. Brand new, paid $900 for it. So now I bought an Aaron's to see if Jason's right about Aaron's and how they blow snow.
And is he right?
I don't know yet. It didn't snow here yet.
Oh, I see. Brand new.
You just
brand new.
January, and there's going to be no snow all year.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good weather forecast when you spend $1,000 on a snow machine.
Yeah. If you don't want it to snow, just buy yourself a snowblower.
Right.
And it's not going to snow.
Yeah.
That's a perfect thing to do. Yeah.
But
how's that working for you, Bruce?
I'll put that video out today.
Cool.
What about you, Kenny boy? You been busy eating, or what you been doing?
I'm busy donating. Number one. But,
yeah, I see that. 50 big fat dollars. I see that, mate. You are on.
My customers are paying, not me. My
customers. Man, it's just money. It's just money. That's all it is.
That's all it is. Doing good. Busy. Yeah, real busy actually. Snow machines coming in.
Really? It's still rock and rolling, are you? It's so quiet down here. It's not even funny, but it's been nice to have a bit of time off. So that's good. What about
leaf blowers are flowing?
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. What about you, Bruce? Have you been busy?
You know, it's been a dry fall. We've got no snow on the ground, and you would think that I would have snow blowers lined up for people getting ready for snow, and I haven't. I've only seen one snow blower. I finished my buddy Gord's lawnmower, that the green and yellow Briggs, but it looks like a John Deere, but it's a Yardman, yeah. And now I just did a 1969 Merry tiller, Merry tiller.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Merry, yeah.
It was in about 5 years ago, and he brought it back, and it was the points, right? So I thought I'll just put a coil on it, but the distance between the studs and the flywheel are a little further away on the 1969 horizontal Briggs. So I couldn't just put a standard electronic coil. So I ended up filing the points or cleaning the points, and we just got a good spark.
Yeah, sometimes that's all they need is a little bit of love with an emery board. Just tickle them back up, and they come straight back. Absolutely.
It's such a good spark. Sorry, I gotta keep going. I unplugged the that's it. I unplugged the wire off the ignition, off the spark plug, and I just laid it off to the side, and I went just to see how it was turning over, to see if the belt would turn the tines, and it started without even being plugged in. It jumped across through the boot and into the plug. And it started it was really exciting there for a few seconds.
Yeah.
So you actually made me jump this week, Bruce, because I was watching your yard man. Fun enough, I'm picking a yard man up on Monday. Fun, we don't see him over here a lot, really.
Oh.
I was watching your video. I was sat there with my cup of coffee, chilling out, watching Brucey, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, if you caught the live stream," and I thought, "Hang on." Brucey boy's done a live stream, and I haven't got no notification of that. So I come out of your video, I went straight to your channel, videos, live, nothing there.
I didn't see it either.
But then it dawned on me. Whose live was it on there? Was it on my live?
Yeah, but I went back and looked, and I think Conquer was just being introduced or something when I went back.
That's it. So that was a fella that came in the background with the air filter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because all of a sudden I thought I'd been robbed out of Bruce's first live stream ever, and I thought I'm not. One, I didn't get an invite. Two, I wanted to see it go all wrong because it goes wrong for me, and I thought I'd missed it. But hey ho, that's good. Saw that video. What about you, Anders? What you been doing, mate? You been busy?
I've been busy. I've been making movies like a madman.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah, it's not so much in the shop, so I'm kind of using friends' mowers and to make videos. So I'm building up a stock. So I've been really filming a lot this 2 weeks. I'm home for
content. It's all content.
I'm home for parental leave, so I kind of have some hours when the daughter is sleeping, so I can make some movies in the day.
That's good. That's good. Well,
yeah.
Well,
I would just like to say thank you to all who's watching, and thank you for all the nice comments, and
there you go. It won't be long. You'll be up to your 1,000. Then you just sit back, Anders. Then when you get to your 1,000, you can sit back and just wait for those dollars just to roll, and they just roll in, man. I'm telling
Say
you.
it like this: I have 50 subscribers now. That is much from so 1,000 seems very far away, but I would just keep pumping the content out, and I will soon release my first video in English.
Nice.
It will be a little special, please, to be continued.
It's funny. It's funny you say that about releasing a video in English, because I'm waiting. Now, hold on. I'm waiting for Rob Small Engines to do one in English. He keeps doing one in Northern. Hopefully, he do one in English too. So that'd be quite good. So it's good to see you busy, Anders. That's what it's all about. You know, sometimes the pressure is on to get those videos up and in the bank and get them sort of scheduled. Once you've done that, and you got 5 or 10 in the bank, then you can take your foot off the gas a little bit and enjoy it more. But if you're doing videos every single week and releasing every single week, it becomes a bit of a chore.
Yeah. Now, I wonder who's got the cleaner setup, Hobby Motors or Anders? Because everything is so spit shine.
No, Klaus is the epitome.
Okay, so I think
I learned from the best.
Klaus is in a competition with James Condon to see who has the cleanest hands.
If you want to see a tidy workshop, you got to look no further. Whoa. It's true. I've been tidying, and I will show you.
Okay.
Mick, you got sliders on you?
Hell yeah. You can't tell me that my workshop is not tidy. Look at that roof. Look how clean that roof is.
Yeah, it's not the roof.
I'm telling you. That roof is absolutely
good.
I'm telling you.
Tornado went through there.
Absolutely beautiful.
How'd you get in there?
Hey, Mick, compared to that, Klaus can do surgery, okay?
How'd you get into that shed?
Yeah, how does he get out?
He doesn't get out. He stays there.
through the bloody roof.
Nana just brings him food.
Mick, flip-flops and sandals do not mix.
Flip-flops and sandals? Well, I would never wear flip-flops and sandals. What you meant to say was...
That's what they look like to me.
What you meant to say was socks and sliders, puppy. See, that's what you meant to say.
They call it flip-flops in America.
Hush now, my little sweet cheeks. What about you, Luke? You been busy, baby?
Yeah, quite busy with work. We're still cutting grass and clearing the leaves and doing the gardens. I've been in the shed quite a lot. 2 strokes, working on 2 strokes. Give the shed a tidy today. It isn't that bad at the minute. It was awful earlier. And
is it as bad as mine, or not? As
it's
bad?
Actually better than yours now.
Oh,
it wasn't earlier. But my bench, I do try to keep my bench clear. That's the important bit. I do try to keep that fairly clear. And I've been recording videos as well. So lots of going on really. I've been busy.
Well, yeah. I think everyone is enjoying the little bit of a lull, which is quite nice. It's nice to get a bit of time off. Apart from obviously Bruce, as soon as Bruce gets a bit of snow on the ground, he's gonna be flat out again. So it's what it is. I wish we had it, but we just don't get it. The most we get to winter is a cold.
I might also have the customers train. Like. Keep your fuel clean, drain it out, dry, whatever you got to do to make it start again next spring or next fall, depending on the machine. Maybe they're trained, No, I'll get 20 machines in next week.
I'm just going to concentrate on getting mowers ready for next year now. I've got so many, just get them sorted one by one. So I've got a lot come spring.
Bruce, first day of snow that it's going to snow, you're going to have a whole yard full.
I know.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. It'll be a stressed man in his workshop.
Yeah.
We'll all be sat in our stores, heating on, chilling out, nice and warm and cozy, feet up, and there be Bruce working like a chump.
Yep.
Right.
I usually
what about
get it
you,
when
Mr.
there's an inch of snow on the ground. My doorbell rings, As somebody
What
out
about you,
there,
Mr. Briggs? Have you been busy?
Still hoarding out the hoard from my parents' 60-year marriage.
Oh yeah, he's still clearing the house out, are you?
Oh yeah. And Bruce, I remember when you did that Mary tiller and you put that engine on and you cut that auxiliary shaft off that Briggs engine. You made me go, oh, what the heck are you doing? That engine is worth more than that dang tiller. You cut the shaft off. If I'd known you were going to do that, I would have sent you a damn engine for that engine.
But I cut a kerf into it and everything.
Yeah, I know. I know. I cried when you did that. It's like, I would have sent you a brand new engine if I'd known you were doing that. Brand new flathead or modern Briggs, whatever you want for that engine. You can't find them.
Nope. They're getting harder and harder to get.
Yep. Yeah. And that I mean, you can buy them find them, but usually they don't run at all.
No. But
I don't think it was that Mary Tiller, but anyway, what I'll do is I'm just, I got to do something.
Did anybody?
It was a tiller.
Did anybody see that Road King video with his engine, which he thinks is new old stock?
Yeah.
The green one. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
That was used.
Do you think it was used?
You do see a lot of military NOS and Cosmoline and stuff like that. You do get them once in a while.
Yeah.
Somebody repainted, and they got it in there. That's all.
That was a giveaway. That was a giveaway, really, because it was. It had been painted pretty poorly, hadn't it?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
All right. Since I'm in charge, we're having a giveaway right now.
All right. Everything goes.
Free food for everyone.
That's it.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but Henry,
they still make them tillers,
They do. Mary still makes them. Yeah.
That's not the one I cut the shaft on, though.
Yep.
Anders, did you say
they're
something?
$1,500?
Yeah, you remember the video with the clean the car for the 3 horsepower? That's a new old stock engine.
That was a new old stock, yeah. Oh man, that thing looked like it was bought yesterday.
What year was it, Anders?
1977.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was nice. Yeah, I like that. Hey, where's Bruce? Bruce, where's Bruce? Oh,
he's
hey, Bruce.
Under the sticker.
Bruce, how come I got another envelope with more stickers?
Pardon me?
You sent me 2 envelopes with stickers.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Okay,
that's coming out of the mail department's.
I add the names to the list, and my wife sends the names out.
Okay, because I got an envelope last week and an envelope this week.
That's because you're twice as nice, Henry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I received your envelope, Steve. Thank you.
So I have Bruce's stickers. Anybody wants any?
Sorry, Henry.
No problem. I'll send them out if somebody asks me if there's any extra.
I keep a little Word document, and I add names to it. And maybe I cut and pasted you twice.
Yeah, probably.
What you got to do, Bruce, you got to get a bobblehead.
Yeah, I got one there as well.
Yeah.
When you send out T-shirts, that's okay. You can send 2.
Oh boy.
There he is. What happened, Nick?
No, all it was, I just received a voice call.
Come across one of those engines again. There's one listed locally here, without the carb, without the pull top, just the block. $600.
Whoa!
No way. For a flathead 5-horse.
With a PTO.
What, side shaft?
Yeah, with a PTO. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
I had to duck out.
Oh, that's the one I cut the second shaft off. That
Yeah,
goes
for the
in
dual
reverse.
shaft brakes.
Oh, right. I did that.
$600.
Okay. So what do people use those for?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we got Nick.
Can you put a picture of it up?
There you go.
Scott.
Wow.
All right.
Brilliant.
$297. Brilliant.
£297, people. I will scroll down just to say thank you to you guys. James Hayes, $20 in the house, £20 on the house. Jason Hughes, tenner. Rob bunged the $5 in. My mate John put $20 in. Anonymous, keep it up. 20 Canadian by the looks of it. Show more. Yeah, show more. My mate Bill, cheers Bill. Jordan put in some money too. Ridgeware Mowers put some money in. So did P.S. Henry Mawarski put a massive $50 in there. You're crazy. And he's bought a brand new Aaron's. That man's made of money. Ian Matthews in the house. He put some in too. So did Simply Small Engine. So did Top Conquer. So did my mate Ken. So did my mate Anders. He put some money in too. Project Man put a tenner in. Another
Only
anonymous
money.
Benedict White. Fantastic. So, absolutely brilliant. If we could get, oh my lord, look at that!
Jesus, that's
Boom.
a jump.
Is there a goal, Mick?
Did you say you were going to match it dollar for dollar on your own coin, there, Mick?
That's crazy.
Hey,
good one, Bruce.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's mad. Literally, just the CEO of it charities just literally just rang me up to say thank you very much. They weren't even thinking of getting anywhere sort of close to that within this time scale. So it just goes to prove, you know, if we all club together, we can all do it. And if anyone wants me to help them raise money for their cause, for their charity, for whatever, as long as it is a just cause and you really do need help, then let us know and we will push any charity anywhere in the world or any good cause to try and raise money. We will do that on a Mixed Mower show. That's what we're all about. So no, every single penny of that will go straight into the SMS Foundation and help to better the lives of those born with Smith-Magenis syndrome. Will you post this on your community page? I'm at work. Post what on my community page?
I think about the charity.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. If not, I'll post it in the comment section a bit later on. No hassle.
I can email you, Stella.
Yeah, yeah. No worries. That's cool. So that's good. Super happy with that. Nearly 400 nicker. I didn't think we'd get to 300 people, to be fair, because money is tight in it. Well, apart from Henry, of course, who's spending like he ain't got it.
And Ken.
You know, and Ken. Yeah, money is tight because Christmas is on a ramp up and all the rest of it. You know, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it is very, 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 very good that you guys and girls have all clubbed together and to help out. Donation made. Fantastic. You guys are absolutely off the hook. Just put it on my radio as well. So Sparky, cheers, Sparky boy.
Times are so hard. A guy doesn't.
Hey Mick, how long does it take for that thing to update?
I think that might have been. He's
done some more in Henry
over there.
What are those, Bruce bucks?
Is that Bruce bucks?
Bruce bucks. I like that.
Yeah,
Brucey bucks.
You play Monopoly? What are you doing?
So I'm guessing it takes a little while. Let me refresh at my end. It might be if you guys are donating from across the other world by the time they have to convert it. Sometimes it gets held as well. Oh my mother of! I can't swear, can I? Steve, you're a bad bugger.
That's okay, man. Happy to do it.
You know what is that? Is that yen? What is that?
Man, that ain't yen.
That's yen. Yes, that's Japanese.
I ain't no Japanese. That ain't Japanese. That's Canadian bucks.
Henry, I saw the hundreds, Henry. Is it now Henry Morowski, male prostitute?
Yeah.
I didn't think Canadians had a bill that
You know what? I used to be a valet that parked your car when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And depending on the situation, you either had no money or you had just enough to give the guy a little bit back so you could get a better tip. That's how Henry runs his show. Anybody got change for $1,000 bill? No. Oh, maybe.
Wow.
Hey,
Good
from
stuff.
the past, you
That was
know,
nice.
you
That was
rebuild
good.
a lot of machines. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got to have an envelope in the top somewhere, right?
Oh yeah.
That's mad.
I'm
Steve,
sure everybody does.
Steve, you're bonkers, man. I'm telling you. I like you, Steve. You're crazy. Just
Well,
like me.
the video I put out yesterday is doing very well. So my mom always told me to share.
Yeah.
So,
No, I hear you.
I thought maybe you left your hand on the zero while you were going through and forgot about it.
why? What did it say on there? $10, right?
$2,422.
$1,000. What did I do?
$2,400.
Oh my God.
10,000, Steve. What did you say?
The thing is also right.
Million.
That was a typo.
1 million.
Too late. It's too late. It's already been processed, stamped, done. It's in.
Good for you, sir. Good for you.
The thing is also, someone once told me, doing good things makes you feel good too. So when you do good, you know, whether it just be cutting someone's lawn, whether it be giving someone a lift or loan someone a $5 or you know, whatever. But by doing genuine good, makes you feel good in the core. You know,
Hey,
exactly.
You know what? I really want to say something too. All these people that are donating like $5, that's awesome, because those $5 at a time, that adds up like super quick, super fast, right?
Yeah. It's not always about big heavy hitters, or that really does help. You know, sometimes, you know, a £5 or a $5 is all someone's got sometimes. And, you know, I've seen it. In fact, I was doing an awareness stand down at a local superstore one day with me, Riley, Mrs. P and Nana. And a fella came up. Now, he must have been in a really, really bad accident. He had a big scar, shaved head, big scar on his head. And he was disabled and all the rest of it. He was in bad shape. And he opened up his wallet and he put his last $5 that he had in his wallet in the tin.
Hey,
you know, and to me that just speaks absolute volume. So, if anyone has got a spare $5, please feel free to stick it in the old. Don't to super chat me. If you want to give me any money tonight rather than super chat, I'd much rather you hit that link there and go and donate to a much better cause than me. This is to the Smith-McGuinness Syndrome UK Foundation, a charity that supports me, my wife, my kid, and hundreds of people just like my little Riley boy, and adults too. So that's good. Let me put the link out for. Wow, it's amazing.
Hey, Mick, you know why I donated that?
Go on, baby.
Because I asked you that question and I really, really loved your answer.
What question was that?
Where's the money go?
About what we do. Yeah, well, it's
where's the money go? And you knew instantly.
Yeah.
Great answer. And I went, done. Yeah.
How much is 10,000 Canadian dollars? What is that?
The problem is, Steve. The problem is, like all charities, if all charities were doing really, really well, we could help so many more. The hardest part of running a charity, one, is keeping the blinking door open. That's the hardest part. Who's got noises going? Oh, hang on, is it?
Crazy fun.
The hardest part is keeping the door open, and the other hardest part is knowing which family to help first. Sometimes,
yeah.
I mean,
who is in the most need?
Yeah,
who needs it the most?
I'll give you an example, but I can't name names or go too much into it because of GDP and protection.
You got to be careful.
Yes. I had a phone call from somebody who's within our community, within our charity foundation community. They moved out of their home for 2 weeks whilst they renovated their house, and they moved in with their mother-in-law, right? The dad stayed in the house that he was renovating, all the dust and what have you, whilst he's knocking walls down, all that sort of stuff. And the mum and the kids stayed with her mum, right? The first night, they went to bed, and generally, although this sounds quite harsh, we have to lock our children in their rooms, okay? Because they'll wake up at 2:30 in the morning when mummy and daddy is asleep. And so, you know what it's like when you get in a real deep sleep. Sometimes you can have a bomb go off and not hear it, right? So the mum said, "I'll put a lock on the door tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Just sort of touch bases tonight. We'll do it tomorrow." But anyway, that early morning, the young child woke up early, went downstairs, and she lit the candle on the mantelpiece for her granddad that they light every night for her granddad, okay, for memory. She lit the candle, she dropped the match, it went into the bin, and it burnt the house down to the ground. Okay. That family were on the phone the next day saying, "What do we do? How can you help us?" And straight away, they were able to move into alternative accommodation, but they needed to secure the child. Say secure, make the child safe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we got straight onto a fantastic charity called New Life. Absolutely fantastic charity, and they supply specialist equipment for children and adults with disabilities. And with a £500 grant that we gave New Life, they were able to emergency get a safety sleeper bed out, which is £3,500 to £4,000, out to that family within 2 days. From Ireland to the UK to Liverpool, they got it there. And that child, ever since then, they've got their own bed, and they can take that bed anywhere. It travels free on aeroplanes, no charge. Doesn't matter how heavy it is. It's a medical bed. If they're staying in hotels, B&Bs, they go camping. It's got a blow-up mattress in it. It's got everything, and the child cannot physically get out, but they are safe within it. They can't hurt themselves in there, you know. So we was able to do that within 2 days or day and a half, literally. And we were working with the family step by step, hour by hour, as the process was going through. And I think in the end, New Life even said, you know what, SMS Foundation, keep your £500 donation. We will just get the bed for this family. You know, so that's the good that this charity can and does do. We help families right now at this moment. If there's a problem, we will fix it, or try to at least. But they got the same in America. They got one called Prism in America. If you check out Prism, foundation out there called Prisms. They've got them in Australia, Mexico, Iceland, and now got their own one as well. Just formed a charity as well, so they're everywhere. So yeah, thank you very much for the donation, Stephen. You guys, as I say, for any more information, there is a website which is the Smith McGuinness Syndrome UK Foundation website. You'll even see my ugly mug on there and all. Because I appear on there because I'm one of the trustees. So feel free to go and check them out. That's good. Should we do a giveaway? Right, I've got a giveaway here. Now, the giveaway itself, oh, my Lord, it's going up even more, £410.
Bloody hell.
It should be 500 by the time we're done.
Yeah, I reckon
we'll have 500 in the bank before we're done.
If not more.
410. It's booming. So I'll do a giveaway. Now, this giveaway is a bit unique, right? So if you don't need to enter, then I would say don't, all right, is what I would say. Now, this giveaway is for a free code to go and download this game, Lawnmower Simulator. So you got to have a PC, or you got to have a child that's got a PC that might benefit from it. But by punching this code, all you do is email me. I'll send you the code, and you download the code, and you get a free game. I don't know how long it lasts for. It might be 6 months, might be a year. You might have to have optional. You might have to pay to get a Cub Cadet. I don't know, right? I've got no idea how it works, right? But all I'm going to do, I'm going to write a number down here between 1, how many house? 80. Between 1 and 88. Where's me? I'm going to see me writing down. You guys can see me cheating. You're going to be cheating. I'm going to write a number there. There's my number. So if you feel you can actually use this code, or you know someone that perhaps can use a code, then enter. If you can't use a code, then don't enter. Starting now, numbers 1 to 88. Away you go. Oh, I put on slow mode. That was stupid, wasn't it? Oh, that's going to go absolutely blinking bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh. My chat's going to jump like mad in a minute. Well, it's going quite slow. Some people might be using their head, thinking, you know what, I can't use that. But if you can use it, just say so.
What's the number? I'll keep an eye open.
I'll tell you. So this is for you gamers out there. I'm not a gamer, so I ain't got the first clue. Now, when they said about giving away these codes, I wasn't too sure that it would actually go because, you know, we're more into small engine fixing than cutting grass. But I suppose, you know, it's a thing, isn't it? I don't know.
Anybody close, Mick?
Yeah, 1 or 2 close ones. Yeah, 1 or 2 close ones. Yeah, that was close. Oh, that was really close.
Ooh, which one?
Jason Hughes was really close.
That's funny.
Yeah, there you go. Winner, chicken dinner. Mr. Jason Hughes with 57. Where's 57 gone? It might have jumped now. There it is. There, bomb. There you go, Jace. You're a winner, Jace. If you email me up, Jace, I will send you a code, and you can then download that and do what you got to do. I don't know how it works, Jace. So don't bite me in the arse, mate. You know, I'll give you the code and. I can send you a link to someone that might know a bit about it and get some information. I wasn't sure myself, so Chris, help 57 gone, yes, gone, yeah. So that's good. Lovely. Anyone? Someone who's out in the basement as a hobby. Sorry, Klaus.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I was busy doing a giveaway.
That's fine.
So email me up then, please, Jason, mate, and I'll send that code over to you. Probably tomorrow, Jason, or tonight when I get indoors. Does Riley want it, Mick? No, not really, mate. Yeah, no, he ain't got a PC. He ain't got an iPad. I don't think you can do it on your iPad. I think it is either one of them Xbox things or PlayStation. I don't know, mate. It's no good asking me. I've got no clue at all. I ain't. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a lad, we didn't have the money to play games. So my dad gave me a bicycle rim and a bamboo stick. He used to whack it down the street. That's about as far as we got with it. You know, we never had that. And when we was really poor, we used to go and watch my mate through the window. But you know, we didn't have it. We just didn't have it. So you know, I was too busy going up the woods with big 15-inch knives and what have you. You know, cutting trees down and stuff. That was me. I never had it, but I know that my boys that they do. Brandon, Ethan, and Josh, they're absolute gamer mad, and they're sitting on there for 16 hours a day flat. You know, not eat, not drink, and I think we even wear disposable white paper pants. They just don't move when they're on it. So, are any of you boys? Are you gamers? Any lads? You gamers? I think. What about you, Bruce? You must have an Xbox in you.
No, sir.
No, I didn't think you did. What about you, Henry? I don't suppose. No, an Xbox isn't a cardboard box, Henry. Yeah, just so you know.
Nothing. No football, baseball,
you?
nothing.
Tim, you must. Tim, are you a gamer, Tim?
Yeah, I've got a PlayStation 4, but I don't play it that often.
Yeah, so I don't. I've never. It's never sort of floated my boat. I mean, my little Josh, he got a pair of headphones as big as his head, like that, and he got a gaming PC thing, which apparently he bought for college, right? Yeah, right. He'll sit on there talking to someone in America, absolutely bellowing. Oh, zombies at 12 o'clock! Pow, 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 pow! Oh my! Oh, well, will you shut up? You know what I mean? I can't hear my bloody think.
Stella just said she's got a VIC-20.
Well, what's that then? Is that a lawnmower?
Oh, it's the first computer ever made, I think.
Oh,
Stella, if you still have a VIC-20, that thing's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Sega Mega Drive somewhere. Yeah, I think we had something. Oh, my brother had one. I think he got a Master System. I can't remember.
Mega Master
After the VIC-20, I think it was a Commodore 64 or something. Commodore 64 was the new one after that.
We had a TRS-80 in 19.
Trash 80.
Actually, I believe the Apple One was launched on the day I was born. So.
Really?
Yeah.
We had a Trash 80 with a cassette drive.
I think they might have invented the transistor when I was born.
The what?
Transistor.
It's funny you say that, Bruce, because when Henry was a lad, they said that everything that needs to be invented has been invented.
Isn't that right?
I used to have the Crystal. You didn't need a battery. You didn't need a
radio.
You put the Crystal on and the headphones, and you listen to music.
I thought Crisco was lubrication.
No, Crystal.
Crystal radio.
Ken, you stop whining. Ken.
Only when you were in high school, Ken. Only in high school.
Frank Zappa, wristwatch.
Ken, stop winding Henry up, will you? You know he gets easily confused.
No, I used to listen to a Crystal radio when I was younger because you would get skip. You get from all over the world.
Yeah. You didn't need a battery. You didn't need nothing. Just a ground.
So what do you think about my What do you think about my lawnmower hack, cutting grass whilst drinking beer? Then anyone see that?
Yeah.
It reminded me of the old racers years ago.
Mrs. P was
that was
very
funny.
happy. She saw it.
That was actually funny.
She said, "When did you do that?" I said, "Oh, don't worry about that."
The last.
I like straight lines, though. I like straight
if you want straight lines, Luke, that's another 5 beers to get straight lines.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yeah.
The last video that I did where I was driving by with my riding lawnmower and I had a beer in my hand.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe the comments that I got. Oh. Apparently in the States, you can get a DUI for that.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Not where I live.
You can't.
But boy, did I get pounded on that video. Oh, you shouldn't be promoting drinking and driving. And I'm like, I'm on my freaking lawnmower, man. I'm on my own property.
Steve, I've got to back you up there, mate. I've seen some of them American lawn care YouTube channels, and they look like they've been drinking when they've been cutting grass.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Crystal.
Hey, we'll keep it between us, Henry.
All right.
But in America, they've got funny laws in there. You've got it in Canada where you're if your lawn is not being mowed and your grass is above a certain height, you can get fined.
Yep.
If it's an association or something, usually.
I know Stella said about that. She mentioned that you can, yeah.
That's absolutely nuts.
I've never heard of that, but I think you can. But
they call it blight. If they see something like tall grass or a dead bush, someone can petition, but it's got to be crazy, you know?
Well, there's a few yards around here that should be done, but people that run a bad yard, they usually tend to run a bad life too. So you don't want to make anybody angry.
No. Well, that's like having sidewalks in front of your house. If you don't shovel them, you get fined $25 a day.
Right?
Yeah.
What?
There's the one I had, Henry.
Yeah.
It's
a hazard, though, right?
Yeah.
So if you've got a sidewalk, or as we call it, a pavement, if you've got a pavement outside your gaff and it snows and you don't shovel it, you get fined 25 nicker a day.
A day.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if it's not yours.
Because it's public property, someone can fall and get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's up to the local authorities to clear it, not you.
No.
Are you talking about where your drive comes off and you got like pavement, driveway, pavement?
We have sidewalks there.
The first 6 feet or so is technically owned by the city or state or whatever, but you have to maintain it because it's part of your property.
Yeah.
Right.
We have it here. If somebody falls and breaks
come under? But if
it hasn't been cleared and sorted and graded, your insurance has to pay for it.
Yeah.
Does that sidewalk? So when you buy a house, does that sidewalk come into your title deeds?
No.
It's called out on your property deed, but the problem is technically by eminent domain, they own like the first 10, 12 feet. So they can claim it as their own.
Yeah.
Except when it's in their best interest, when they say it's yours.
I've never heard nothing so crazy in my entire life. Over here in the UK, if you don't shovel your driveway, and the council's come out and said, look, if you don't shovel that, all you hear is mind your own business. That's all you would hear.
Yeah.
A 22 caliber and a 30 caliber zone.
Yeah. That's mad. Where is the donation? Here you are, babe. There you go. Someone's asked for a donation link. Where is the donation link? I would be. Oh, that's a StreamYard link. Hang on, let me get the donation one. I would be as happy as Larry. We're currently up to about 410 nicker. At the moment, I would be as happy as Larry if we could get to 500 quid. I'm not saying you got to make it up, make a difference, but we're up to £410 to support a charity that supports me, supports Mrs. P, supports Riley Boy, and supports hundreds of others. There's the link to that. Feel free to donate. They were doing lawnmowers simulating. They were just taking a break. They're doing a 28-hour game-a-thon. I'm not a gamer, so I don't know a lot about this sort of stuff. So,
Eliminator Performance just put down about in Canada the municipal act about the snow on the sidewalks, the hazard.
Wayne,
really?
Yeah.
So at the moment, these guys are shooting stuff. I don't know, they're killing zombies or something. Monsters. He just got shot. Yeah, they're currently shooting people. Go and check them out over on Twitch.
Hey, Klaus, that donation. What is that logo? Is that euros?
Yeah.
Euros. Gotcha.
That's potatoes. I think Klaus always donates in potatoes or sprouts.
Why? Okay, wait a second, Klaus. Why did you do euros? Usually you do DKK.
Right.
Because the foundation didn't accept that currency.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You'd have to donate 50,000.
Hold up. So the foundation don't accept dodgy money, but my super chat do.
Yeah.
I'm on the web of Google about that.
Yeah, don't cash those checks, Mick.
Is that a kroner? It's a kroner, right? It's close. Kroner?
Yeah, normally, Danish kroners. Yeah.
So
Sweden paid performance. Hello, Jace or Chrissy. Thanks for popping on in. Hope you're doing well.
Swedish kroners.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, not everybody uses the euro.
That's nice.
I can't get over. I can't get over that. someone would tell you you got to clean your path off. You know, if it snows, right? If it snows,
still on that, eh?
Yeah, I am, Bruce, because that would do me head in, right? You know, if it snowed, a bit like you, Bruce, right? You could get 2 foot of snow overnight, right?
Right.
Well, I'm not being rude, and don't get upset, right? But you are a gentleman of vintage years, right?
But I must be ancient.
No, Henry, you fall into prehistoric. Henry, you fall into more prehistoric. But not everyone's got a tractor, Bruce, with a plough on the front. Not everyone's got a snowblower. What about the really old people that live in rented accommodation and they're 88 years old and it snows like an absolute hoot? Do they get fined as well then?
Can I step in? Can I step in?
You, Bruce, you step in as hard as you like.
I'm in a neighborhood that's 51 years old. We have people in our neighborhood that built the houses that they're still in, right? They're old.
Yeah.
So between me and their age are the only ones doing any sidewalk clear, and I haven't seen a 25-year-old or an 18-year-old clean any sidewalks.
Yeah, I hear you.
And
you probably never will.
I was out back with my little tractor, the little John Deere with the blade, much like Steve, but older, as of course. And I got the RCMP come to me one day and warned me, but she said, if you lived in my neighborhood, I'd buy you a bottle of rum. But I have to tell you to stop. And so I changed to the snowblower. And 2 weeks later, the city bylaws came by and told me to stop doing the alley because I could shoot a rock into somebody's yard or something.
Oh, Jesus.
So they actually told you to stop.
I almost got a ticket. Now, and then he said, you're actually the Santa Claus that lives in this neighborhood. There was one complaint out of 62 houses, and I did figure out who it is, and I just go around their block now. I go around.
You vindictive little mugger.
Hey, another thing, Mick. If you don't clean it off your car on the roof, you're in big time trouble.
They call those igloos. Yeah, they call those igloos.
Yeah. To be fair, but they do have that. But that comes under dangerous driving over in the UK because you see them go on a motorway. You know, they get out of their car when we do have snow. They got a foot of snow on the roof, and they're then 70 mile an hour down a motorway, and it all comes off. All comes off in one go. So I get that. You know,
but on the back window too.
I think the difference is that, you know, over in the UK, if we get a foot of snow, no one's going to go to work for a month anyway, so no one's even going to leave the house. You know what I mean?
Here you get in trouble because you're late for work. It doesn't matter if it snows or not.
I wonder if a Pate's performance do an on-call service to the UK in case it snowed. I wonder they might do that, possibly.
Well, actually, near me, there was a disabled man. He used to go around the block in his wheelchair, and he got hit by a car, and he got actually killed. But so happens it was actually his niece that hit him, and she got prosecuted because she hadn't got washer water in her washer car, to wash her windscreen. Her windscreen was dirty, and she got actually quite punished for that.
Yeah.
And she actually did kill. She actually did kill her uncle. She actually ran her uncle over. So.
Do they check that at the MOT in the UK?
Yeah, they do check. Yeah, you wash bottle, but you know, it can run out or whatever, and you have to sort of keep.
Yeah, but
and also your roof, you have to with the snow, you have to clear your roof because if you break, then it can all come over, can't it? And you can't see. I remember when we did have some snow. I think I saw. On the news, a video in Scotland, they pulled this person over. The whole car was covered in snow, and there was one little gap they were looking out of. Yeah, it was only about as big as a plate. It was, and I don't know how they could see.
That's mad, isn't it?
I keep a jug in each vehicle. Plus, I got 3 or 4 laying around here somewhere. Not in the tires of my tractor. That's separate.
A big, powerful blower is quite good here because it'll blow it all off. Works quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you I just don't go out. I
was watching a program the other week about some Canadian bloke was in America, and I don't think he needed to have an American driver's license, but he had to have a Canadian license and his passport or something, so he could drive. And the policeman was adamant that it wasn't. He dragged him out of the car, had him up against the car on the floor, hands behind his back, beat him up, you know, all that sort of stuff. His sergeant turned up. He went, no, he's right. he got a black eye, a fat lip. His jaw was all wired up, broken arm, and he was in the right. I thought it was amazing.
£537.
I think we're higher than that, aren't we? That's gone up even more. No, it hasn't, has it? I've got to refresh mine.
Mine's at 537.
I like Michael's comments.
That's why I got one of these.
That's why Steve's logged out right now. He put in another.
Yeah, and it's real.
Yeah.
That photo looks a bit dodgy on there, though.
Well, after being in line with half the Mexican population of Southern California, you look like that.
Yeah. My man Bill. Let me share the screen. So I want to share the thanks where we can, because this is immense. I didn't think we'd get the £500. Really, I didn't, because when we said about me sort of pushing it, and we're not really lawn care, are we? We're more sort of engine repair rather than lawn care, but I suppose it goes. 537 nicker we put up tonight. Now, bearing in mind they already had 50 odd quid in the jar already. So my man Bill put $20 in. My man Gavin put in, keep up a great work. Mixed Mowers from Ireland put €50 in. Mend It Man, 15 quid. See, if Mend It Man can donate, anyone can. I tell you.
I tell you what, I rarely do it. So
I know, babe. My mate Mark, he put a £5 in. Cheers, Mark. Don't forget, if you can donate, if you tick the gift aid section as well, yes to gift aid. It doesn't cost you any more money. The government will in the UK subsidise. Like my friend of Mick, best wishes Mick, and all those involved. He put 50 notes in. Hell yeah! And by ticking the gift aid button, the government will put in an additional £12.50 for £50 donation. So if you get the chance to gift aiding is really important. It doesn't cost you a penny more. The government do put a subsidy in. Hobby Mower put a €10 in. My mate Pete S put 30 nicker in. John T put a £5 in plus gift aid. Ow! He put a tenner in plus gift aid. Steve Small Engine Saloon, 100 big fat ones. 100 of them. 100 of them. Cheers, Steve, I'm a man. James Hayes, he was in here. He put 20 quid in the gift aid too. Cheers, James. Please give anything you can to an amazing charity. Cheers, James. And Jason Hughes against Rob Small Engines as well. Cheers, Robbo. My man Johnny put one in. Anonymous 20 Canadian. Was that you, Brucey boy? Keep it up.
Oh, I don't know if it was anonymous. I didn't.
Well, it says anonymous. My man Bill put 25 nicker in. So did Jordan. Ridgewell Mowers put a tenner in. Pete S put one in. Henry put 50 fat ones in. I think we've done these already. Ian Matthews, Simply's Top Conker. Kenny Boy, another 50 fat ones. Anders put another 10 in. Cheers, Anders. Mamel Mucker. Project Man, Anonymous, and Ben. And that's where we started, up there. That's where we started from Benedict. That's brilliant. Wow. Absolutely fan-dabby doozy.
I think I remember I ended up putting my name in after I hit send. Anonymous.
That's mad, man.
Well, it's so easy. You just go through and just with a PayPal or whatever, it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we used to do a different gift aiding one, and it was really complicated. I think people were getting bored with it.
PayPal makes it really hard. You can't spend money on Amazon with PayPal. Drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Now you can pay your credit card bill and use your credit card on PayPal, that type of stuff, but you can't use PayPal on Amazon. Somebody fix that for me.
I think Laura just set it all up for me. I'll just click the buttons and it just pays. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I use the Amazon card and I get points on it, and I get all kind of free stuff. You know,
it's funny. It's funny you say that. I got this thing called Amazon. I've got this thing called an Amazon wish list, right? And I get free stuff as well.
Here at the moment.
It's, Bruce, will you pack it up? What's up with you?
I've got an Amazon wish list.
Bonkers, isn't it?
I need help with this.
Yes.
What do you need help with, Bruce? We need help with.
Mary. Love it. Love it.
She's lovely.
1969.
Beautiful.
No, somebody jerry-rigged the pulleys and
idlers.
Yeah, they put a real small pulley on the front, a huge pulley on the back, and it doesn't. It still grabs when it's idling, even though the belt is loose. Drives me crazy.
Drives me crazy.
Put a belt on that's 1 inch longer.
You know, I can just take the belt off that's on there now, and it's still, there's so much mechanical gain from that tiny little.
Bruce, and some of the ones I've seen, they have a little. What's that called? Like a round bar that sticks out right up on top of the belt.
Belt guides.
Keeper.
It's a keeper or belt guide. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that is not there, it will grab the belt.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I'll turn it around.
Oh, Bruce, let's have a little look. Let's have a little
look. I agree with you, Klaus, 100%, buddy. That's it.
I reckon it's not that, Klaus. I reckon it's repairer error.
Look at this.
Klaus was right.
Look at this little fart here.
Yeah, but you got no keepers on there, like Klaus is saying.
Yeah, you're right, Klaus. I think it needs a keeper.
Yes.
Right about there.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, the cover. Sometimes the cover has the keepers on the cover.
Well, somebody took that off so they could put this big ugly thing on here.
Oh, you don't have the cover
hold
for that?
the belt further inboard so it won't contact.
Yeah, and then this little what do they call that?
Idler.
The idler.
That's supposed to pull to make it
that
tight.
thing just bounces and then it starts to engage, eh?
Okay, so all I'm going to say, Bruce, is in the next video, I foresee welding going on. Can we please have a fire extinguisher and the beard trimmed to minimum level?
Well, I love welding, but I don't like putting out fires.
And belt frustration, perhaps, as well.
That also has a cog belt on it, and cog belts grab faster than a regular V belt.
Yeah.
No, that's not a cog belt. It's just so worn out.
Oh, is it?
It looked like
I took it off. Look at that.
Steve, hello.
I just took it off. Look how bad it is.
Oh, okay.
It's got another couple of years.
And I've got a belt that's the exact same. I've got a belt that's the exact same height.
There's years in that yet. Bruce, just turn it around the other way.
I've got a belt that's the exact same length and it grabs too.
Wow.
So you might be the keepers. You might be right. And
I gotta say, you Canadians are so damn cheap.
So we got
a new belt, man. They're $7. They're $7 where you live.
I got one hanging on the wall the same length and it grabs too.
So we've got,
really?
We've got Steve here. Steve, are you new to the show?
Hi, this is the second time I was here. I was on the show when you had the the Chickanic when she first hit her thing. I got on and said hi to her. So this is the second time I've been on here. Just wanted to stop in and say hi.
Well, we do like repeat customs. So welcome on back, buddy. But whereabouts you from? You over in America, are you?
Yeah, Cincinnati, Ohio, USA.
Oh, cool.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yep.
Love that show.
Is it snowing over there? It must be snowing over there, right? Cincinnati?
It's cold enough too. There's a few people around this area this morning that said there was some flurries and some little accumulation on the cars. But
Northern Ohio, they were.
Yeah, this time it's Southern Ohio. It's a little early this time of year for snow. I mean, we'll usually see some snow by December, but seeing it in November is pretty early.
Yeah. Up toward the Great Lakes, they got some.
Cold enough to freeze the nuts on a brass bridge, eh?
Yeah, it's about 31 degrees this morning. So. That's nothing for where Steve's at up there in Canada, though.
But no, Steve's got it nice. He's got it.
Steve's all the way west.
He's on the island there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
I pretty much have the exact same climate, the same weather as Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
I don't think it's even that, Steve, because Steve lives in a gated community. People clear the snow anyway.
You know what? I've been
put it this way: Seattle is about a 15-minute helicopter ride for me on my personal helicopter.
I have to jump in. I've been to Powell River, which is just across the channel from Steve. And I tell you, in October, it's not freezing. It's like 10 degrees, but it's a damp cold and it goes right into your soul. I tell you, it feels worse than 30 below here.
I got to agree. It's 7 degrees Celsius here right now, and I'm freezing to death in here. I got a heater on.
Yeah, me too.
It's you know, it's kind of, it's kind of, you feel a little bit wet. You know, you know, you're a little bit damp all the time.
Not just in your shorts.
What kind of channel are you running here, Mick?
I don't know. Bruce has got 100 of them.
I would think those guys, you guys in the UK understand damp, cold, and wet, though, eh?
No,
I'm not being
we don't call it damp, wet, and cold. We call it moist.
Yeah.
I love that word.
But
horses sweat and people perspire.
Down in the south, it is more like that. I think up north more, they get it more sort of just the cold and more so, yeah. But in the south, it's
I got a question for
murky and wet.
I got a question for Bald Eagle.
Pates want to come up. Okay, sorry, Klaus.
I was watching your video on the Governor bypass on the 5-horse brakes with all the internal damage. Is that thing still running?
Yeah, it is. You talking about the one I did?
Yeah. I saw that one.
That is the worst motor I've ever pulled apart that was still running. It had so many pieces floating around in that thing. I mean, if you watch the video, the cam gear, everything had pieces that had gone around it. We were driving that thing less than 2 hours before I pulled it apart.
What
when
engine's
I pulled
on
it
that?
apart, I couldn't believe all the pieces and parts that were broke off inside of that thing.
What engine is that on there?
It was a 70. I think it's a 96 Briggs and Stratton 5 horsepower.
Yeah. Where did all the metal come from? Was that the dipper that's come off, or?
Yeah. Well, the first piece that I think broke off was the little flipper on the governor for the governor gear.
Yeah.
And then that came off. The dipper was laying in the bottom of it. It had a bunch of broken case pieces, the case cover. Surprisingly, the only thing that wasn't broken that thing was the plastic governor gear somehow.
Yeah. Isn't that wild, right?
How that survived, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, it probably survived because it doesn't begin with a letter T.
That's Christmas. Mowers brought you an unforgettable Christmas milestone, starring some of the biggest names in the small engine community. This December, it is going to be even bigger and even better. An all-star lineup from your favorite channels: Bruce's Sheep, Chicanic, 805 Road King, Steve Small Engine Saloon, Mower Medic, Hayes Machinery, Musty One, 65 Ford, Terrell Fixes All, Double White 6, and of course, the big man himself, Mix Mowers, the Mower Man. Tune in from 6:30 p.m. UK time on Saturday, December 18th, where we'll get down and dirty. Please make sure you are subscribed to all these fantastic channels. We'll see you then.
It's good stuff.
I cannot wait for that live stream.
No.
That's going to be absolutely. Bruce, you got another beer on the go?
No, I'm not drinking today. I'm not feeling it good, actually. I started antibiotics today.
Yeah.
You drink some kokanee with antibiotics, and it enhances it.
I can't convince Mrs. P that's true.
That's why you're in the garage.
I drink for medicinal purposes. What is it? My grandfather used to say, I drink for medicinal purposes. I just happen to be very sick.
I'm sick all the time.
But the guy
Somebody got a radio going
to get it today.
Is that me?
No, it's Bald Eagle.
Oh, is it?
You got a TV?
He got his police scanner going.
I'll tell you what, it's my wife's TV in the other room. I'll mute my mic unless I need to talk. So,
yeah,
fair enough.
That's hard to do. I talk all the time.
Me too. Bruce, me too. Me too. In fact, I can't stop talking.
Yeah.
So are we all excited about the Christmas live stream, man? Are we all good to go for that? You know, Steve, are you geared up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Took a while to think about that one.
Yeah, I can see smoke.
Yes, some of us ain't on it, so we got to be excited about.
Say again,
hey, speaking of, wait. Speaking of the Christmas live stream, we don't know if Musty is showing up or not, right?
Not yet. We don't. No.
Okay, so what do you think about letting Kenny come on and keep Musty's seat warm until Musty shows up.
Right. So where we are currently, I'll tell you where I am currently. Okay.
Back it up.
Steve, you're texting the mail.
No, it ain't that. Because obviously, I'm still working in the background. But because Musty has not confirmed as of yet, I have overbooked it already by one place.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay, because he hasn't confirmed. So
I accepted that, and that's no problem. Yeah.
I had to do it.
I had to do it. What's your subscriber limit on that?
The problem is, right, I've only got places for 1, 2, 3, 9 for 10 people. That's all I've got, right? So I've currently got 11 booked, okay, but Musty has not confirmed.
Yeah.
And I did get an email off of an old friend of ours who has not been in contact with me for nearly a year, Mr. Zippo Varga, asking if there was any room for an old one. And I said, well, we've already got a few oldies on there already. But I did say I am already sort of fully booked. So if anyone's going to drop out, then, without a doubt, if I get, say, 2 drop out, then I will be looking to replace them. And I've got no problem at all in either bringing Ken up or during the main event, having a bit of a round robin and giving people a go. I've got no problem in that. No problem at all.
I'm close with Zippo, and it's nice to see him come out of hiding. So that's kind of nice.
Well, I think he's had a bit of a tough year from the email that he sent me. He's had a bit of a tough one, and it's what it is. But if Musty does turn up, I'm going to be fully booked anyway, overbooked. So I'm going to have to do probably a 5-minute round robin anyway, and give everyone a go for 5 minutes. That's what I'm going to have to do.
Okay, so on that note, I am absolutely down with that. When I'm on there, I can switch with Ken.
I think
absolutely. I go down and Ken can come up for half an hour or whatever. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'll put that Donnie Boy stream that day.
The other thing, Steve, of course, is
what?
The other thing is, Steve, is there's no guarantee that everyone's going to turn up and sit there for 2 hours. So some people might just drop. Yeah. Some people might just drop in for half an hour and then go. But last time, I was not expecting Musty to turn up last time, and Musty was super comfy. He got in his big old recliner chair and he sat there for 2.5 hours and he was happy.
Yeah.
I just got to play it by ear, unfortunately. So.
Well, I think it's really smart to book an extra one because anything can happen. You could end up help family or something, and you're not there.
That's right, exactly that. And like it says on the advert, it's all subject to change. So if we get a couple drop out, or if people just forget, they forget they're supposed to be on a live stream.
Forget what?
Yeah, exactly. Then if there's space, the problem is I'll have to email the link out to individuals, because last time I put the link out in the chat and said I think it was for, who was it for? Someone came in late. It might have been Musty.
And everybody tried to get in.
And everyone tried. I conquered going.
It was Musty, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's very difficult to manage the basement when everyone's trying to gate crash the party. Do you know what I mean? So we'll just see how it goes, and hopefully it will be a fantastic stream. I don't know if we can ever better the panelists we've got. I would love to get Donny Boy up on the panel, but he just don't want to do it. So unfortunately, it's just the way it is. You can bring a horse to water, right? But you can't make it drink. It's as simple as that.
Now I got one question at the live stream, the Christmas stream.
Yeah.
Will there be a guess what it is?
I could possibly do that. Yeah.
I think that would be good.
Close.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be like that.
He's got. Klaus would have to come up for 5 minutes just to do that bit, wouldn't he? Really?
No.
Absolutely mad. So Hayes Machinery says, someone's internet might be a bit shady. Yeah, exactly that. So last time Henry from Mowers and Blowers came up, and all his kids are on Xboxes chewing the Wi-Fi, and he was up and down like a fiddler's elbow.
It was bad, wasn't it? It was bad.
But the problem is I feel bad when his internet was good. I tried to bring him up, but my thing was full, and I hate dropping people down. When last time we were having such a good conversation, and it just went like that, So if you drop someone down for 5 minutes, you've got to be really conscious to bring them back up after 5 minutes. Otherwise half an hour could go, and I don't want to upset anyone. So. We just see how it goes. You know, they might also bring out by then. I know that StreamYard are now doing a Teams thing as well. Might better get some more people on the panel, possibly, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You know, we just see.
Has anyone tried that yet, though, Mick? That team thing? Because they're saying 5 heads for $9 a month or something.
Yeah, I've seen it. I see it come out on email the other day. I haven't yet looked into it yet, but I think it only says 5, doesn't it? And a guess, so it's no more, is it?
Well, you get 10 for $20. They're giving you 5 for $9. It's a little less.
And with Zoom, can you have people on the side making comments?
Yes, yeah. I could do it via Zoom and have 30 people in the house, but you know,
then we'd be this big.
Yeah. The other thing is then also, Bruce, if I did it via Zoom, everyone in the chat has then got to if they haven't got Zoom, they've got to then download the app and do that and do that. And, you know, it's a bit more intricate, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we had a Zoom with Trudy's 7 siblings, and
we'll see how it goes.
It took a lot of organizing just beforehand to get it to go.
exactly that. You know, and you know,
just 7 sisters and brothers.
Well, from what I hear, I've seen people use. You know, I'm using StreamYard now, Chris. That's what I'm using now. So, you know, we'll see how it goes, and we do the best we can do. So if we get a chance, I will be doing it, as I say, a pre-stream, which would be an hour and a half beforehand, where all my regulars can come on up. So despite what the advert says, the main event actually starts at 8 o'clock. And the 6:30 one is for everyone else who's regular, who supports the channel, and, you know, what have you. They can come up. We'll have a natter, and then once we get to 8 o'clock, I'll kick your asses out, and I'll get the main event going, and then we go from there. So, but that's the idea. But you never know. Terrell might turn up at 6:30. You know, I've got no idea how it's gonna work out. We just see.
Yeah.
And I know that my mate Ken, he's doing a pre stream. And Ken, I did hear you the other day on your stream somewhere.
I was figuring maybe 2 hours before I'll do a little one or something. But I'm going to do a Thanksgiving stream.
That'd be good. Okay, what's that all about, Ken?
I'm still planning because you guys don't do Thanksgiving, so it.
Well, we do. Thanksgiving is every day in my house. I eat myself rotten every day. So
our Thanksgiving was 3 weeks. Our Thanksgiving was 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah. So what are you doing, Ken? You just an extravaganza, I heard.
Yeah, we'll see. I may have some surprises.
Yeah, that'd be good. You know,
we can get 5 or 6 turkeys to show up.
You know, you
Thanks.
I got it.
One got it.
No, I'm gonna do a Thanksgiving and I'll do my giveaway at the Thanksgiving thing.
My mate, Fix It or Strip It, just give a $5 donation plus £1.25 super tax-free gift aid. We're now up to £542 in the fundraiser.
Nice.
There you go. It's nice, isn't it?
Nice.
So that £500 straight off the bat there, that would pad a child's room out straight away, and that £500 would also go towards a one-off emergency grant for a family as well. We give a £500 emergency grant. We give about 10 away a year. So that £500 there would literally go straight up to a family to buy them whatever it is they needed, an emergency to try and fit the bill. That's brilliant.
Cool.
Mick, the 100-year-old lawnmower on Retro Restore is as old as you, says Joseph. He's rude. I'm not 100 years old. There's people on this stream that are way over 100 years old.
Hey.
Mick, is Martin's mower older than your one? Which one's the oldest?
It is, yeah. His is 100 years old. Mine is 98 years old.
Okay.
19. My Dennis was year. Well, I think it is. I've got to get the numbers sent off. I met a very nice bloke over at Saltex, and he does a lot of vintage stuff, and he just requires some numbers off of it, and he can date it literally down to a month.
Wow.
And he can
Isn't that
also
great when you run into somebody who knows something a lot about, you know.
Yeah,
it's
like
amazing.
Ken,
Yeah.
just like Ken.
Martin's one's been played around with a little bit, hasn't it? By you know, like
Well,
that.
I mean,
decompression wire and that. But he's old though, isn't it?
The thing is, Luke, is that parts are not available anymore. 100-year-old machine. So you know, if you can't find a part, you got to make a part. You know.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, his was 1920, 2023 or something like that, which is really, really, and a two-stroker as well, so still doing really well. Mine's 1933, I think. It could be younger, but But I'm going to send my numbers off to the fella, and he can tell me what year and month it was manufactured, and he can also tell me by that if there's any history. Dennis used to keep a document of when your mower was sold, and every time it was sold on, it was entered into the document of where it's been, what it done, you know, all that. So it actually have it like a logbook history.
Yeah.
So that'd be
there
cool.
must be some record of it back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. So I've got to get my Dennis out again at some point, but it's buried at the moment. So it'll make an appearance when I feel young enough to get it out. At the moment, it's just far too blinking heavy.
I know.
Hey,
I got a pile of crap back there too.
We all have. Kenny, what time is your what time on Thanksgiving Day?
No, whenever people email me, it depends because what time are people having dinner. If people email me, there's a better time, then I'll base it on that.
What date is that? I don't know.
So we're all right.
What date, Ken?
Thanksgiving Day. What's that? The
25th.
We're Canadian. We don't know.
Thursday, the 25th.
Got a question there. I didn't see that one come through.
Thanksgiving. That was a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
Does anyone know why dealers won't touch a hydro gear transmission? I spent 800 quid to get mine fixed by a person who didn't guarantee it. 2 weeks later, it busted.
Yeah, but
That's
most
usually,
dealers
that's
want
usually
to
because
swap
it's
them
a
out. They don't want to
non-serviceable
rebuild
part.
Yeah.
It's a
It would have cost,
non-serviceable part.
it would have
I think
cost them
some of the
1,000
Honda-
quid if a dealer
Honda
did it.
ones.
Yeah, the labor. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a non-serviceable part. They can't get parts.
But
for it.
Hydro Gear is pretty good with parts.
Mm.
You know,
their tech line is really good. What's his name? Danny, the guy in tech. They're really good.
I've played around with the hydrostatic ones on the Honda 21-inch mowers, and yeah, I've played around with them, and they're not that difficult, really.
No, they sell the kits for them too. It's not too bad.
It's a lot of the time it's the oil seals go, and they let all the oil out, and you just got to replace them.
Yeah, but the pistons get loose, so you just replace the pistons.
Yeah. They're a bit difficult to bleed on the Honda ones to sort of get the air out, but you know, if you've got a drill, you can do it with that. I've done it a few times.
Hey, has anybody else noticed that Kenny is in his Learjet right now and he's flying through a snowstorm?
We're at 60,000 feet.
He wishes.
He's renting it from me, and I'm renting it.
That's what I thought.
And I'm renting it from Steve. So
$10,000 an hour is where it started.
The only reason I allow Ken to rent it from me is because he fixes stuff like that for a job, so I'm not going to get a free service out of it. That's the only reason why I give it to Ken.
Well, whenever I lend something out, Mick, it comes back broken.
Yeah, yeah, I know that feeling.
You don't get it back.
Has anyone ever dropped something in their workshop and spent about 20 minutes trying to find it and found it in the most obscure places? Bruce, you put your hands up.
Can you believe where that thing ended up?
Stuck
right
in your
the
beard?
channel on the Pender lift, eh? We're like right in the channel down by
Mick,
the
that's not a precursor to Conquer, is it?
No, it's not. No, I was watching.
Because he's
Bruce's
still
video.
looking.
I was watching Bruce's video, and he dropped his nut driver, no pun intended, and he
5/16 nut driver, the best tool
and it
on the
landed
wall.
right in the runner of his lift table, and he was hunting around for it, trying to find it. And
I'd
it was
move it
stuck
out of the
right in
way,
runner.
hey, and then I'd bring it back, and I'm looking on my hands and knees under the benches and under the vehicles. And
What's funny is when you misplace something and then you're editing video and you see where it's at.
Yeah.
I do got to say, I dropped something once. It was just a screw or something that was very critical bolt that I was using for a crankcase or something on chainsaw. I dropped it. I couldn't find it for the life of me. The next day, I was doing laundry, and it was in the cuff of my pants.
Oh, yeah.
You know, at the bottom of your pants, I had cufflinks. Or what? No, they're on the shoes, on the pants. They're called something else, but it was right in my pants at the bottom.
Bruce found his pliers.
It was weird.
I found my pliers.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
what was the best tool that you guys have ever found in a customer piece of equipment?
A pry bar.
I
found a 13 millimeter wrench yesterday underneath a Kohler V twin.
Did you give it back to him?
No.
Yeah, because it was cheap, like Chinese
it was like
museum, whatever. Yeah.
Pittsburgh or something.
Ooh,
nice pry bar.
You know what? I'm sure I have found something, but I can't really remember.
Usually sockets,
there are
wrenches,
sockets and stuff. You find sockets buried underneath the engine and stuff. Yeah,
Allen wrench.
That's where all the 10 millimeters go.
Vice grips.
That's where your 10 millimeter sockets go. Exactly.
Yeah, there used to be a gravel truck full of them somewhere.
There's a question for you there, Steve. You're Mr. Walbro.
A dealer. Well, it depends where you live. There's Walbro dealers in every country, in every city. It's wherever you live. Yeah. Can I recommend one? No, go to Walbro itself.
Yeah. Go to a steel dealer. He'll help you out.
Yeah.
So I had to put up with these.
Yes, right? James. Yes.
I had to put up with these until I found these.
Amazon sells them too.
Look at the difference, eh?
And Bruce, where were the red pair hiding, Bruce?
I don't even remember now. It's been about 2 months since I actually.
Bruce, they were hiding in your red drawer behind you.
That's right, underneath the red drawer. That's right. They fall underneath.
There wasn't a backhoe screwdriver.
Oh.
You see, Bruce, this is what happens. This is what happens when you just throw your tools in the toolbox. If you put them in nicely like I do, you never lose them. Say again, Luke.
I was just saying, there wasn't a backhoe screwdriver with them, was it, Bruce? Because I've lost this screwdriver, a really nice one to adjust carbs and that. I haven't seen it for months, but I don't know where it's gone. I have not got a clue.
No, it's one of the worst things that can happen. It's one of the worst things that can happen to me. You're cleaning up after a job, and you're putting I have my sockets on the wall, and all of a sudden the 3/8 of the 10 millimeter is missing.
One's gone, yeah.
All hell breaks loose.
Yes.
Panic, yes, panic.
It has.
And that's all you can see is that gap.
It has before ended up with me going to the tool dealer, buying another 10 millimeter to put in there.
But then you'll find it on the way home. Yeah. No, you know what happened to me, Klaus? I had the same thing. I was missing a little 1/4 inch socket, and you know what? It ended up being on one of my little breaker bars, laying with all the breaker bars. I forgot to take it off the breaker bar.
Remember when Dick Small Engine was coming on the streams? That one missing 10 millimeter was driving me nuts. I got him one and sent it.
How do you think I feel? Because obviously, I'm not the tidiest person in the world, as we all. Bruce, will you behave yourself? I'm not the most tidiest person in the world, especially with my old toolbox. But since I got my new one, I must say I am better, and it drives me insane because I've actually got the shadow foam. I've gone around all my tools now, and if I can't find a pair of pliers, I've got to not only buy a new pair, but I've then got to go and buy a new bit of shadow foam to make it fit. So it drives me mad.
That's the type of thing that drives me crazy,
So
right?
yes.
Oh no, Bruce, that is perfectly acceptable.
It's like a missing tooth.
Yeah. Thank you, Bruce.
Oh no,
I
can't have that.
And about every 5th video, I walk over to Mick's clock that he sent me. I take the time, I clean up, and I go back to the clock, right, Klaus?
Yes.
And it only takes 15 minutes.
Yeah. And it's I mean, yeah. Well, it only takes 15 minutes, Mick, if you do it every time.
Hell no, I can't be doing things like that.
That's right. You got to do it every time. And that's when you don't, like, you're tired, you pulled your back, you've got a cut on your elbow, and the last thing you want to do is clean that shop. But if you do, it's just so nice the next time you walk into it.
As much as I hate doing the cleaning, as Bruce says, when you're done with a job, I just all that pain goes away the next day when you get in the shop and it's all clean and ready to go.
No grease.
Well, if you're halfway through a job and you're sort of halfway, so you give up for the night, do you pack the tools away?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I do now. I didn't used to, or do you leave them thrown on the bench?
Never.
I got the same look, Nick.
On the bench.
Never.
I leave the tools on the bench.
Wait. So you're halfway through a repair.
Yeah, you go in for the night.
It's stripped down.
Yeah.
Time's ticking. You go indoors for your dinner and you lock the shed up. You go down there the next morning, you put all your tools away.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do,
they're fresh. Get out of the drawer again. Then they're fresh.
I'll leave a screw on the last process that I was working on, just on the bench, to give my mind that kick as to where I got to start off again.
Well, after this stream tonight, I'll go to the shed. I haven't logged up yet. I'll get every odd tool that's on there and put it in the drawer so the bench is clear, ready.
Well, right now it must be as dark as Luke.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I used to leave them chucked around everywhere, but then I went the next day, and some of them I didn't need. So at least if they're all back in place, they're there, and I know where they are.
Yeah, man.
And if you feel really, you still have some energy left.
That's for a pulley on the little what do you call these?
Set screw.
Yeah. I just left that on the vise, on a little spot there, and because I'm still trying to fix this freaking Mary Tiller here, and that'll be a reminder for me to change out that pulley or to start on that pulley and go. And sometimes it doesn't happen,
Yeah,
the owner might come and take it away.
I could see
that.
What's
always annoyed me with Mary Tillers? When I've got them in, they usually always have that metal anchor bit missing at the back.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Then it must rattle loose, so people take them off. I don't know.
Yeah, or people just keep it separate and it gets lost.
Not happening.
And on a good evening, when you're packing your tools away, you can get these boxes with little wipes, degreaser wipes, and you just clean your tools at the same time. It's a win-win.
I don't go that far.
Throw them in a bucket and worry about it later on. Exactly. I do that.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just say you clean your tools before you put them away?
Yeah, once in a while I do. Yeah.
I wipe them off with solvent or fuel.
If they are oily, I'll use a bit of blue roll, but I don't go no further than that.
Man, you lot got far too much time on your hands. Just before I go any further, I know I keep banging on about it, but mate Kenny has just said we're currently up to £542 tonight. We are doing a bit of a fundraiser tonight, people, for a charity that I help run. That also supports me, my family, my little boy, and Mrs. P. They support us, and we also support families all over the UK, Ireland, Wales, and Scotland who are in crisis. They're currently doing a 48-hour Gamer-thon over on Twitch. And there's the donation link site. If anyone would like to donate towards a charity that I help run that supports children and adults living with Smith-Magenis syndrome. If you're not sure what Smith-Magenis syndrome is, go and check it out at smithmagenissyndrome.co.uk, UK Foundation. I'm on there. Go and check them out. And if you can donate to this fantastic charity, please do so. I'd like to get to £550 tonight if I can. Well, 552 because they had £52 in the bank. So I'd like to get up to 500, Nick. A nice big fat round number, 500 quid. If you can donate anything, $5, £2, 2,000 Canadian dollars, whatever you can, we can afford. I even accept Scottish money as well. Feel free to nip over there and just donate to a fantastic cause, and that money goes straight towards helping people that can't help themselves. Is to put it one way. So go over there and check them out if you can.
Sweet Lord. But I won't name old Frank. I said old Frank with pertroders on the stand up right if he took them off. But he did used to wear some sometimes. Yeah. But boy, he didn't wear some before he could take them off and he stand up right with Harold. He's a stand up right anytime. But he didn't take his off. They were sick.
Hey, Phil.
Good evening. How are you?
Hello,
I would like to say that I do always clean my tool and I finish with it.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
That's why you married a nurse.
And sometimes I leave it a bit messy, but you never quite know.
well, as per our conversation at the Premier Inn about the baths, I'm surprised you can even see your tools.
I have to be very careful. If I'm not careful, I will frighten the horses. I have to be very careful.
Yeah.
See, now there's so many levels to that, eh?
Yeah, Bruce, let's not even go down that footpath, shall we? Let's just leave that right where it is.
I have
thank you, mate. I've just received your stickers, Bruce. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do have others. We do have others. Well, I can't find them. Never mind. Yeah. So to be honest with you guys, it's been a quiet week. I've not had a chance to do anything.
I think that.
Well, it is true, mate.
I think it's waiting for
carburetors that come from China. It's like watching paint dry. It says it's left the base or some such thing, anything like that. That was 8 days ago.
Oh yeah. When you buy a carburetor from Wuhan and it says it has left the distribution plant, all that means is someone's put it on one table and put it on another. That's all that means.
Just wait. Get on with something else and wait.
You're lucky, Conk, because over in Canada, where Bruce lives, he can buy one on Amazon that says next day delivery, turns up 3 weeks later. He got no chance of Bruce.
Well, I have been experimenting with a we call it
that's a spark plug.
A piston stop.
Piston stop.
Apparently, you have to cut the top off here. Look, let me show you. You cut this piece off here.
Yes.
And then you knock out the middle bit.
Right.
And then you have to put a thread in.
Right.
Now, at that point, I have to be honest with you and say I had a few problems.
No way.
I actually managed. I did manage to cut it, and I give it one almighty wallop, and the whole lot fell apart.
What size hammer did you use, Conker?
Where is it? Where's the remains?
And of course, the other thing you've got. Yeah, there you go. Look, there you go. Look. Yeah. You've done. Yeah, Bruce, you've done yours. But what size did you do, Bruce? Mine is
okay. So all you Conker. Oh, hello. So Conker, all you got to do, right? I'll give you a little tip, right? If you go over to this channel, it's called Bruce's Shop, right? He's actually got this video which shows you step-by-step instructions on how to make one.
I was watching it, but not it wasn't Bruce's, to be fair. It was another chap. I can't remember.
Well,
wasn't it Lawnmower Lady that started that?
Yeah, she started.
Yeah, it was Stella.
Yeah.
But
a toilet bowl.
What I've decided is I'm just going to use the rubber belt thing around the flywheel. It's a lot easier.
Now, yeah, but I've had a piece of rope go down past the ring, and then that causes all kinds of problems.
There's nothing worse than a piece of rope when it goes down past the ring, Bruce. You're absolutely right.
But now,
leave it.
Leave it.
I have some Ken Small Engines right there,
and some fell on stony ground.
Grass on this post on this.
Yeah.
All right.
We made it, people. That is, I truly believe we have raised tonight in an hour and a half, 2 hours. We have raised £500 exactly.
Brilliant. Well done, mate. Well done,
How
you.
good is that? Oh,
that's absolutely excellent. Excellent.
Now.
Oh, my Lord.
Halloween?
You all right, Hank?
Yeah. I thought Halloween was over.
Power went out.
Hey!
I know.
I didn't know if he said power went out. Yeah.
Got a generator?
Yeah,
you know what's happened, don't you?
All kinds of stuff. It was crazy here 5 minutes ago. It got pitch black, thunder, lightning.
You know what's happened? He's paid that $50, and his electric's gone out now. That was his electric money.
You've got to put $1 in the meter.
Yeah,
Henry.
He's spending now. Though.
Yeah, you can see where we are. That was the storm. Henry was right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
We've been very lucky. We had a bit of a storm here, I must admit, and it took the top of my summer house off. But apart from that, we were out with electric. It went out at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it came back in at 3 o'clock the following morning. For us, that's really unusual.
When was that?
Some days ago, last weekend or some such thing.
How was it?
However, it did mean I could use my generator. And we were the only house in the whole area. We had electricity, but we've had
Henry, guys.
We've had a few complaints about the noise
Henry.
of the generator.
What's going on? Uh-oh. I got you on the stream. You in the dark?
Yeah, definitely in the dark.
Uh-oh.
It's, what do you call it? Raining like cats and dogs.
No, it did it here. It was like a monsoon and thunder and lightning and everything. Yeah.
Somebody must have either hit a pole or hit a pole.
Yeah. All right. Talk in the chat. All right, bye.
Cheers, Henry. You stay safe, stay warm, stay safe every time.
Yeah, like I said, it was like Wizard of Oz here. It was all the trees were going sideways, and it got pitch black and thunder and lightning and crazy.
It seems power outages seem to be happening a little bit more often lately, eh?
Well, especially when people hit the poles with their cars.
I do have a question, guys. I'd like to ask Mick publicly.
Before you do, Conker, talking about power outages, I always feel for people when they have a power outage. I know that my mate Conker, he had a power outage just the other day, and he was running off a little tiny generator to power a light bulb and to charge his phone. I FaceTimed him because I knew it would affect his own data, and he'd have to spend money on his own data. And I just FaceTimed him with my TV on and my lights all on full bore. So I didn't take the mickey out of him.
You have no idea how much I hated him that night. You have no idea. So tell me then, Mick, what sort of a busy day have you had today going to work, my friend?
Okay, so
and tell the truth as you told me this afternoon.
Right. Okay. So Conker FaceTimed me. I was on my way home from work, and I started at 10 o'clock last night, and at half past 1 in the afternoon, I was on my way. 16 straight hours I had to do. 16 straight hours.
Wow. How many of those hours?
Okay. I started at 8 and finished at 12. Okay, it's fine. I did 3 hours.
How did you
I'll tell you what, I want a job like his. I really do.
A quick question from Lee. Mick and Steve, did you choose which Milwaukee tool you're going to get yet? No, me and Steve are still in talks at the moment about what Milwaukee tool James Hayes are going to send us. We don't like to keep advertising it, obviously, because James is in the chat, obviously.
He's in the chat, yeah.
It's delicate, is all I'm saying, Steve, isn't it? It's delicate. We're not quite sure which way to go yet.
Well, I know which one I want. Which one I want.
Yeah,
but...
that's always easy, eh?
Yeah.
That's the easy part, Steve.
Yeah. The biggest, baddest, most expensive one in the world. That's the one I want.
There's one for $700.
Yeah.
Yes. I still need to have a quiet word with Mr. James. He seems to have a very close affiliation to my wife. I need to have a quiet chat behind the bike.
When you say close,
why, you guys tunnel buddies or something?
Well, I'm not sure what happened.
Have you ever seen any nude pictures of your wife?
Have I seen any pictures? Hey, I take most of them, mate. Leave it.
I never forget that day. That was a brilliant day, wasn't it, Conk? Do you remember that? when one of your buddies FaceTimes you and he's chatting to you, and his wife's in the bedroom doing the old boob clap, and you can see what's happening in the reflection of his glasses, and don't tell him. It's great.
I have to say it's all very true as well.
All I can hear was that.
She's dying a thousand deaths back there.
Oh Lord, I tell you would not believe it.
So Kenny, I was watching your video the other day about fake spark plugs.
Yeah.
NGK in particular, and you mentioned in your video that you believe NGK spark plugs should be a lighty blue in color, and any other color is deemed to be fake.
All the ones I have are like a light blue in color, and my dealer was saying he's seen fake ones in darker colors.
Well, actually, I took one out today, and it was a dark green.
It's a fake. It's a fake.
Is that focus, mate?
I'm just saying, all the ones I have are a light blue in color.
Don't they make them in Brazil too?
So I actually got given a box.
Wait, I got two of them right here. Let me go grab them. Hold on.
This was off my wish list, so it has come from Amazon.
Which type is it, Nick? BR2LM? Is it a BR2LM?
It looks like a BR2LM.
A B2LM.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing here.
BR or B2?
B2.
So no resistor.
No resistor.
Okay, I don't know the color of those.
Does it have the engraving on the steel part, Mick?
Yeah, here's two that I got.
On the actual body.
Hang on. Let me blow you up.
These two I got yesterday.
Oh,
where are you?
Yeah, it's good. Mine has got the engraving on the actual aluminium part. It says B2LM -- Japan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So what do we think? What do you think the take is that? Because I wasn't so convinced about. I've had quite a few come through with it, but that's in like a blackish grayish sort of color.
Yeah, but Klaus may have it right. Maybe the ones that are made in different countries too.
Let me go check. Let me go check something.
What do you got, Bruce?
This is a BR2LM.
Yeah,
like smaller rating.
Yeah.
I've only
all the ones I have. I went downstairs. I checked 50 of them. They're all light blue.
So James is saying, look at the barcode on the box. Yeah.
Right.
What about the barcode on the box? It says that's all it says. Hang on.
What about the barcode, James?
Yep.
I'm just putting up. So are you live?
Yeah, if you scan that with a barcode scanner, then you'd know.
BR2LM.
I'll do that then.
What's it tell you though, Lee? What's it tell you?
It should tell you. It should tell you what that barcode suits. You know what comes up when you scan it.
Here's one right here.
Forged though.
Show you that one.
2 seconds. So where are you, Steve? Where are you? You're there.
Is that Wolverine?
Oh, that's
an auto light.
Those are auto lights, right?
Well, it's not an NGK. It's not light blue.
No.
That actually is the equivalent to a B2LM. Yeah.
The equivalent, yeah.
Mine's light blue as well.
I trust they're good, yeah.
I took an NGK out today, and that was like a dark greenish, sort of grayish color.
Yeah.
Gray or light blue is what I've seen.
Mine is very similar to that. Barcode reader. Install that. I'll install that in.
What do you got there, Conker?
Well, I think that's the same color, isn't it?
That's the same color as
That's
Ken's.
the light blue.
Yeah, I think that's
You got blue.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That's a BR2.
What's Klaus got?
If you apparently James says if you have matching plugs but different colors, do the barcodes match?
It's a really good point. Yeah.
All mine
Have
are
a
the
look.
same.
Well, and this one has BR2LM right on the case.
I don't know.
Right
I don't
here
know
on the
how,
ground. Right on the ground.
I don't know how well this shows, but this one here is a resistor plug. It's blue. This one is a non-resistor plug. This one here, and it's greenish in color.
Yeah, mine is like a grey green, if you like.
Yeah.
But surely, guys, if it works, what's the problem?
Time.
Well, the problem is that the problem is that they may not be able to withstand the heat and what have you. That's the problem, and start to break down.
Is that a darker one?
This is black, actually.
Yeah, that's a bit similar to the one I took out today.
Yeah. Mine is more black than anything.
And that looks like it fits a 3/4 inch socket too, doesn't it?
No, this is regular.
What's a 13/16?
15/16. Yeah. I gotta apologize to everybody because I love playing show and tell with everything I've got. I love it. Sorry about that.
What's 13/16 metric, Ken?
I don't know. Times
Is that 19 mil?
I don't know.
About 19.
937.
I don't know.
So when I click the bar, when I click the barcode, it is coming up as NGK. Yeah.
3937 is 20.63.
20.63.
Yeah.
Would they bother faking the box exactly with the barcode?
Well, this is my question. Is that I was watching Ken's video. I thought that's interesting because I've had quite a few boxes of late come to me via my Amazon wish list. Please check out my about page. And, to me, the box looks to be authentic. I'm not worried about the actual packaging. That looks good. So what I'm going to do is I was actually talking to NGK at Saltex. They gave me a free mouse mat, free T-shirt, free hat.
Yeah, didn't they talk to you about the forgery?
Yeah, I'm actually. Do you know what? I might try and invite one of them up on the stream at some point, and we get to the bones of it. How's that sound?
It sounds a good, sensible idea, mate.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to do a spoiler, but one of our friends has a video coming out, and the test that he did, Mick, you hit on it before. He put some heat on the plug, and all of a sudden, boom! It shorted the plug out to ground.
Well, I think if we can get NGK to come up for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just to say, look, this is what it is. This is how you can tell, definitely, and show some examples. That could be quite good, couldn't it? Get NGK up here.
It'd be useful. There's obviously a lot of.
I'm sure they know what the forgeries are, right?
Well, I was talking to NGK, and they're saying the amount of copies coming out of China, you would not believe. And literally,
I would believe it.
NGK are going in, or their associates are going in, and they're closing down massive warehouses that are manufacturing these plugs, and then next week another one opens back up.
They're saying the shipping crisis has made it even worse because all the ships that are backed up, they're just letting them in without doing as many checks as they used to just to keep things moving. So it's going to get worse than it has probably in the near future.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Klaus.
Yep. I mean, it makes you wonder.
I just put out April just put out a community tab. Check it out. You're going to like that one.
Where?
It's all about your shoes, buddy.
Your shoes.
Yeah, you might get a notification. Community tab.
All righty.
All right.
I mean, is it better off, do you think, just to buy individual plugs rather than boxes of them in bulk? Would you leave yourself wide open to,
I think if you want to make sure, you have to buy it from an NGK dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I've got one here. I mean,
the last shop that I worked at, they do booking orders, so you get cheaper. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. Yeah. And they buy original Bosch or NGK, and they would get 1,000. Like B2LMs, they buy 1,000.
Wow!
At the beginning of the season, because we went through 1,000 a year, and then you get them for like 99 cents each.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference. If you know you're going to sell 1,000 in a year, then buy them in bulk. But
I mean, I buy them in tens. I think they work out about £1.40 each in bulk. That's UK pounds.
I'm still paying $4.50 each when I buy them in bulk here in Canada. That's our dollar. This is Canadian Tire, Klaus.
Yeah. If so many people, if
so
many people are buying NGK fakes, they might as well buy a torch.
Steve, you got to have April throw a picture in too.
Where?
She's just got verbiage. She doesn't have a picture.
For the community tab she just put out?
Yeah, there's no picture. Oh, yeah, there is underneath it. But you got to zoom in on those babies.
Yeah.
There's a handsome-looking guy with a John Deere and some nice shoes.
Look at how shiny those are.
They are so shiny.
Thanks, April. That was nice of you.
Yeah.
I would have just zoomed in on the shoes and put that as a thumbnail.
Like shiny shoes at the grade 9 dance, eh?
Well, you know what they say, don't you, over here?
I know what you're saying, Bruce. I know what you're saying.
I don't know what they say over there, Ken, but over here it says shiny shoes, no knickers.
That's it. That's the one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just wear your rubber boots.
Stella. Sorry, Stella.
Fill your boots, because they.
But she can. You know, she has a good mind. You know, she can take it. Poor Stella. Where are you? Should I back out?
There's Stella, yeah.
She's on there. Should I back out for a few minutes and you can put Stella up?
What, did Mick pass out and fall off his chair or something?
Well, Mick said he'd be back in 2 minutes.
He's probably updating his wish list.
Bio break.
Yeah, genuine NGK spark.
Yeah. OEM only.
Yeah.
I think he's done to raise that money tonight for Riley Boy's charity. I think it's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's well done.
Really good stuff. There he goes.
Should bring Stella up. You can knock me down and when you want to bring Stella up for a bit.
That was my little Riley boy. Riley boy woke up. He wanted to cuddle with Daddy.
Oh,
good man. Good man.
I can't say no to that.
No, of course not.
Next time you do that, say, Steve, give you a high five, buddy. High five from Steve.
I can't, because if he knows I'm on a live stream, he'll kick my ass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he'll get
whenever I come down the shed to set up about half hour before, just before his bedtime, he's like, where are you going with a laptop? I'm just going down the shed. What, you doing live stream? No. You do one without me? No.
He don't miss a trick, Mick, does he? He doesn't miss a trick.
There's absolutely no flies on him whatsoever, I tell you.
No.
As he gets older, it becomes more difficult as well.
Oh, Lord, don't.
There's a good mower. Actually, Mower and Blowers is just saying, just cleans his NGK plugs and stuff. I mean, I read so many people say they don't go wrong very often.
They don't.
You know,
they don't.
You know?
I agree.
Yes, so keep taking them out and throwing them. You're throwing good plugs, really.
I've got a big bucket behind me just here, which I keep. Whenever someone pays for a service, a full service, I always put a new plug in regardless.
Because that's part and parcel of it, isn't it?
You should, because it makes the customer feel better.
Exactly.
And it's nice shiny.
I've had these little vinyl stickers made, so whenever I service particularly a tractor.
Bruce, are you mad? Bruce, working at heights on a live stream, you can't do that on a live. Who's holding my ladder?
No, he's got the 3-point rule going. He's got the 3-point rule going.
Bruce, don't do it. It's not worth
I got a video that shows you what happens on them letters, Bruce.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Steve, I saw that video. You were lucky.
I can remember, guys, when I worked in a garage in my early days, we had a machine there that was sandblast spark plugs. And part of the service for the cars, we would literally sandblast them in this machine.
Yeah.
You might still be able to get them. Oh, my Lord.
Those are old spark plugs?
Yes. But you know what? You're going to get, I guarantee
probably every single one of them works properly.
Well, I can't guarantee you that. But I measure everyone with an ohm meter before I put them in the bags.
Oh, yeah.
So what you're saying, Bruce, is then if you test them with your own meter, if they're showing good, why are we changing if they're showing good?
Well,
that's my thought.
The reason you're changing them is because if you put your car in for a service and they check the oil and they think, do you know what, that oil's really, really good. You know, does it need doing? But if you're paying £150 and you know you've driven 15,000 miles,
right?
You know, you want what you pay for. So if someone wants a new air filter, a new plug as part of the service, that's it. The only thing I won't do as part of the service, if I fully check the pull cord and the pull cord's good, I won't change it. If the blade's actually really, really good, I won't sharpen it. You know. But if you're doing spark plug check and you check on an ohm meter, chances are it'll be great. But you always get that issue where you change a plug. Or you don't change it, sorry, and then within 2 months it fails. It does happen.
Yeah, it can heat up or something and just break down.
I have these little stickers I put on people's machines with a date of service.
Yeah.
And if there's an hour meter on the machine, I'll put the hours on the sticker too. And if it's a repeat customer, the plug gets changed for every 100 hours or 2 years.
Yeah.
I'll check something in now, Klaus. What about putting a spark plug in a sonic cleaner?
No.
I wouldn't put water.
So.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't think you want water down.
Why not? Why not? Tell me why.
I think you could get water right up inside the conductor, and I don't think that would be any good.
I was watching someone just the other week, Bruce. I can't, for the life of me, I can't think what channel it was. But what he was doing, he had a MAP gas torch. He was heating it right up, red hot.
I saw that, Mick.
And then he was dipping it
65
into
Ford?
I don't think it was. He was dipping it into a cup of water, and yes, carbon was definitely coming off of the spark plug. It was cleaning it, but I feel that by heating up porcelain to its absolutely red hot, and then putting it straight into cold water, you know, you must be changing the molecular structure of the metal by getting it that hot. It doesn't get that hot in the engine.
No.
You know, to the fact it's absolutely glowing red.
A spark plug is designed to take heat higher than your blowtorch.
So say again, Klaus.
I said your spark plug is designed to take heat higher than your blowtorch.
I understand that, but what I'm trying to say to you is, mate, is that by applying the heat to the spark plug, you're applying heat to the spark plug where not necessarily it does get that hot. So the outer aluminium casing of it, that was where the heat was being transferred onto there, not just the threads. So
I would only do it on the
I get that. So the bit that's getting hot is the bit that's inside the cylinder, right? You know, or you know, in the head. Yeah. But he was actually heating up from the tip all the way down towards it past the threads.
I wouldn't do that.
So that way, you must be changing the structure of the material. So I personally wouldn't recommend that. But
no.
Well, the reason why I know you guys give me a rough time, but I reuse these old RJ19 LMs is because I don't think they make them like this anymore.
Bruce,
these are twice as heavy as the new ones.
Bruce, I pulled out the plug out of my Dennis, which is 98 years old, and I truly believe that is, if not the original, it ain't far off, because the make of a plug, I've never heard of it, and I can't find a replacement for it. I cleaned it up, and the spark is still. You wouldn't want to get a belt off of it. I'm telling you, it'll kick a spark out. So,
is that a real big plug? Is that a real big?
Yeah, a real big, tall, fat plug. Yeah.
Yeah. What size is that roughly to undo?
I couldn't tell you. It's massive.
It's big. They are big. They were big on them. I've seen old sort of stationary engines with real big, fat plugs on them. Yeah, in the past.
So it's like James is saying in defence of what in argument, but for what Klaus is saying, yes, they are designed to get hot, but they're not designed to be cooled that quickly.
No.
Well,
yeah, dunking in water. Yeah.
Cool down quietly then.
Are you seeing that, Klaus? Not picking holes in what you're saying, but you're saying that they're designed to get hot, but they're not designed to cool down that quick.
No, they're not. I wouldn't dunk them into anything. No.
Yeah.
No. Because the only purpose of heating it up is to make the carbon brittle, so it's easier to brush off. It's not designed to heat the whole thing up. I don't think it can handle that.
I know that Rob Small Engines, he did one the other day. He gives a bit of a wallop with a map and then just wire brushed it. You know, so that's different, and it would have cooled naturally.
Yeah. And if you have a wet plug that's been wet for a while and it's got carbon, it works really well, just with a torch. But I wouldn't heat up the neck of it, and I wouldn't heat up the porcelain for sure.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of interest, really, discussion. You know.
Okay. So what I do is I'll try and get hold of NGK next week and see if they can't do a little appearance for us. It might be quite good just to try and get some information and what have you. That'd be good.
Yeah.
And then we go from there, and hopefully that might clear up some of his fake stuff going forward. And I say Ken's got someone who's doing one as well, so it'd be interesting to see what comes out of it.
Are anybody aware of Bosch or Champion having fake spark plugs?
There must be.
There must be. I'm sure there is. Yeah,
there must be because the industries cannot keep up with demand. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, it seems to be NGK that's being mentioned a lot more than anybody else, doesn't it?
When they just have a stamp on it like J19LM.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy on the plug. It just looks like they put some ink on it. You know.
Yeah, I've seen copies of torch plugs.
Really?
I thought you'd be safe with a torch plug.
Hang on. To be fair, if they brought out a copy of a torch plug, they're probably going to be more reliable than the OEM one.
There's one right there.
I'll probably go
That's like
that.
copying a Harbor Freight screwdriver.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah.
That's a copy of a torch right there.
Yeah.
You can keep it in.
It's genuine.
I still ain't had a lot of trouble with them. I haven't. I've used them all
something
year.
really weird on it.
Yeah. They don't cause me no trouble.
Right, gents.
Okay, the name of the plug says genuine factory parts.
Yeah, right.
Well, it came from a factory, right?
Yeah.
Right, gents. It is that time of night. Don't forget, Christmas live stream is coming up on the 18th of December. If anyone would like to have a copy of the Christmas live stream advert promo video, please just do me a favor and email me, and I will send you over. I think I can email it directly. I can WhatsApp it. I can Dropbox it. I can Google box it. I can whatever box it. I can do all of that. If anyone wants a copy of a Christmas live stream video to put onto their channel to advertise in their videos or on their Instagram, Steve, I did try to put it on my community page. And I couldn't do it.
James Hayes just did.
Oh, did he? I couldn't do it.
And I really like that one for some reason. Hey, James, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I'll have to have a look at that. Steve, I'll be checking it out in a minute. So if you do want a copy of that, you can either email myself, James, or Steve, or Bruce. We've all got copies of it. So email us up, got a copy of it to run it within your own social media. The more awareness we spread of this fantastic stream, the better.
You know what?
Don't forget, if anyone would like to donate to the Smith McGuinness Syndrome UK Foundation, of which we've done a charity drive tonight and raise exactly £500 from all you guys and girls tonight to go towards that fantastic charity that I help run. There is the link for it there, so please feel free to do that. Someone just give me a link there. What's that link there, Ken? What's that link?
No, that's to the same thing.
Okay, well,
that's a big link. That's too big.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, please feel free to email me to hit that link and go over to the SMS Foundation, where I think we're still currently set at 522. Is it? I think we're still
552.
Let's have a look, mate. 552. This was a quick little refresh just to double check. Boom. Yeah, 552 in the pot, and the last person to donate.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Lee's done one as well. Cheers, Lee. That should be another 10 of that going in a minute then, and Fix It and Strip It did it as well. So fantastic. So thank you very much, everyone. From the bottom of my heart, that means so much. We were able to raise another 500 quid. We raised nearly £800 for Gary just the other month. You know, we've done over £1,000. You know, that's brilliant. You know, that's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, good on you guys. So Christmas live stream and that donation site there. Don't forget my Amazon wish list. I'll just put it in there. And I'll see you next week for the Mixed Mowers live show. Who's that down in there? Wants to come in? Lastminute.com. Oh, it's Henry's Power's come back on. Oh, no, Henry.
Hey, Henry.
The generator's on.
Oh, the generator's on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And we've got 106 thumbs up, which is fantastic. I'd like to get over 100. That's fantastic. Brilliant. We'd like to see that. So look after yourself. Stay safe. And we'll catch it on the next one, next Saturday night. And obviously, Ken goes live tomorrow at some point. It could be early in the morning. It was the other day.
I can't get up that early.
Because McDonald's opened up early. So go and check out Ken as well. He'd be live. And then Conker as well on Sunday night. And, catch you later, guys. Look after yourself.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Nice chatting with you.
Thank you.